streaming. Okay, we have some form of stream ready up and we're going.
It's live or is it just recording?
It's starting to do the thing where it's actually going live. Let's see if it actually. Oh, there we go. Hit the tick. We're live.
He's just streaming to a random. He's just streaming to a random Amazon web server.
Yeah, he's
No, I'm just like, this is just scuffed as could be because someone forgot that there was a lot of stuff I had to do to reset up everything because of the new hard drive. So
that someone was you.
Someone you?
That was me. Is it actually streaming the picture?
I don't want you to lose any more Ross points today, but I want you to feel what you did. So everybody but you gets 10,000 Ross points.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Okay, and there's a picture.
There it is.
We're good.
Can I invest those in Ross Pachinko?
Only if you quit your job and stop outputting anything else and move exclusively to Pachinko.
I don't see the
Do
downside.
you have any projects you're working on that fans are really excited for?
You're saying it like he won't want it, but I don't see why you would want anything else.
There is no
Sounds
downside.
like I need to start Pachinkoing.
Yeah.
So we'd all have to give up on this campaign in DnD and all future campaigns in DnD, and we would go full Pachinko.
Okay.
No, actually,
keep
so
on
small price to
saying
pay.
great things.
I make a massive Pachinko board and have to drop a ball in every time I have to make a decision or roll
Yikes.
to play. D&D.
Even worse, your Pachinko machine would just be D&D themed, and that is how we would play from here on out.
I like it.
Okay, so with Pachinko in mind, that's what we're playing tonight because that's what Ross said.
I'm so happy I have so much sway over not real things.
But yeah, so last time you guys, you ended up essentially, you found your target. That was from the very first quest. You killed your target. He didn't seem like he was, ready to come quietly. You had a small conversation, but then a fight broke out. And through some combat, you ended up besting your adversary. He said something about the Frostmaiden but essentially something negative along the lines of the Frostmaiden, saying the Frostmaiden will find you. And then, that was the end of that. You went back into town, you talked to Belmora a little bit. Belmora pretty much just said, hey, I don't have any other leads. Go to wherever you really want to kind of see what the towns are like and help them out just like before, except this time there's no lead. And you guys kind of had decided to go. First, you went and you killed the ice wolves and freed the teenagers in the cage, which didn't prove to be as much of a challenge as you originally expected, but that's also because you were a level higher than you were last time, and nothing bad happened to and from Dugan's Hole. When you went back to Dugan's Hole and pretty much made a decision to go back to where you all kind of came from to go to your different towns as a group and figure out what's happening. First, starting with Goodmead. And that's where we begin. You guys have taken a long rest in the stables of Dugan's Hole, and you guys are ready to set out and do your thing. Congratulations. The stream is still on the starting.
Yep, I just changed it. Yep.
Okay. Cool. So you make... Is there any change to the plans or anything? Or are you guys still going with that? I do have other things prepped if you decide, like, hey, I'm just going to go do something random.
I kind of want to be pirates. You guys want to be pirates?
We could get an ice ship.
Yeah.
Good.
You guys want to play Titanic too?
I thought that there was that billionaire who just did that. So aren't we on the third one?
No, he went to go see the first one.
Oh, you haven't seen the chart of Titanic deaths over time? There's really two blips. One's pretty big, but it was a while ago. There's a much smaller one more recently.
Oh, yeah, the submarine that imploded, but that wasn't Titanic, too. He went to go see it. With a carbon fiber hull that was just absolutely ridiculous to even consider in a Logitech gaming keyboard.
Fine. Don't worry about it.
I don't think you understand the concept of innovation.
Well, I mean, neither did he anymore. No, that was not innovation.
That was not. So is the plan to go to Goodmead?
I want to do what we said before because my stop was second.
Yeah, I would say
Well,
yeah.
good.
So as a good reminder, you actually can see my cursor now, so I have to be careful.
Yeah.
I didn't have that one installed. You were what, from Lonelywood? So
I wanted to go to East Haven though.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
place
You were
I
going to
wa-
East Haven
like,
after that. Gotcha. I was like, your stop
Yeah,
was
we're-
very
Yeah.
far away, technically.
I
Good meat, then east.
my character wants to go to East Haven, but while we're up there, I want to go home. But he really wants to go to East Haven.
That's great.
Gotta buy some drugs.
Yeah.
Always got to buy the drugs. Okay. So you make your way to Goodmead. I will switch the maps to Goodmead. Reload. Goodmead is bigger than Dugan's Hole. There is actually an inn of some form that exists. Wow, that was really fast. There is a little bit more people.
The houses.
You really aren't going to find many shops, but you can find a lot of ale places potentially.
Yeah, but if it's good meat, it's probably bad ale.
Yeah.
He's got you there.
true.
I don't
You
see a
would
lot
all
of
know-
bees.
How do they make mead though if there's no bees?
Yeah.
So, to the two people that came from Goodmead, which are the Knight brothers, you would know, and I guess everyone in 10 Towns would know, but you would be very accustomed to the fact that the large house in the center, where my cursor is, center-ish, is the meadery. And there are imported bees that actually it has its own little ecosystem for the bees in there. And it makes honey for the mead specifically. Goodmead was a town that used to have to barely get by on knucklehead trout. And then one day, someone got some form of imported honey and was able to make what was considered the best mead of 10 Towns. And over time, they ended up building up the meadery, and now that is their number one export is mead.
Cool.
They make all their money from that. Rather than have to fish anymore,
Question: is it the only mead being produced in all of 10 Towns?
That's
it is
what
the
I
main
was
mead.
also-
Yeah, that is it. That is good mead. Does supply all of 10 Towns. Yes.
Fabulous.
And I guess a little backstory too. I don't know. Can you see the names of things like Redwater and Speaker's House?
No.
And that?
Nope.
I can
So-
see
Oh,
Red
wait,
Waters.
I see
bottom
Red
there.
Waters.
I
guess
just barely
Waters.
made it visible.
Ah.
So Red Waters is a little background, which I guess would have been helpful. But you never said that you were from Goodmead and Dugan's Hole. But from a long time ago, Dugan's Hole and Goodmead were actually at war. So much to the point where the waters in between them were essentially said to have turned red. That's why it's called Red Waters. Everyone would know that because you're all from.
I'm assuming Goodmead did better.
Goodmead did do better, but now there's a truce and everyone seems pretty okay.
Damn.
But that's just a little 10 Towns history.
Is that why they all interbreed in Dugan's Hold? Is there wasn't enough population to sustain? I'm assuming so, and that the writers aren't just being weird.
I mean, you never know. So
Nah,
as you
the writers
enter
are weird.
Goodmead with all of your knowledge of it, you actually see that there's some hustle and bustle around the town more than normal. It's a smallish town, but people are going around there. They're hurriedly going through the streets. You see people worried with a worried look on their face.
So, whereabouts is this hustling and bustling? Is it over here more?
It's a
or is
small
it kinda,
town. It's pretty much
or
throughout
is
the
it,
entire thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask somebody I know what the hubbub is.
You can. I mean, so the speaker's house is right over here. You can go right to the speaker if you want it. The speaker's house is.
Well, I was just assuming that if I can see people hustling and bustling too, or throw something, I could ask. But I could go to the speaker.
You could do
if that's
that
more
too. So you could.
apropos.
We could say that you asked just some random, or not random, but someone that
Kevin.
you've seen before. Kevin.
Yeah, we would be known around town.
It's true.
How is Kevin?
Yeah.
East
Did he
Haven is the
quit?
main guard post for 10 Towns, but you guys were very good friends with everyone that was part of the Goodmead, because this is where you guys grew up and was your main port or main area. So you actually see one of your knight brethren walking down the streets, and they notice the two of you and are like, "Ah, Jensen, You finally got your wings.
Yes, we slayed many. We felled many beasts and rescued many men.
Good.
What seems to be all the hustle and bustle around town?
Oh, well, you missed a lot in the last couple of days. 2 days ago, to be exact, there was a murder. Some people stole a large creature, stole some mead from the meadery, and the speaker himself tried to stop it. But in the hustle and bustle, the speaker was murdered by this creature that ran away with 3 casks of our mead.
Ooh.
So we're trying to, we did send out a party of 5 militiamen that haven't come back yet. And B, we're trying to figure out who's going to be the new speaker. A speakerless town is a town in disarray.
Dumb question, not in character.
Mm-hmm.
The speaker of the town isn't our dad, is it? Since we're actually titled.
I don't know your last names, but I'm pretty sure you didn't pick the same. No, we're just going to no, because he has a last name technically.
Gotcha.
You would know the speaker is Speaker Kendrick Reelsborough.
Not the first of his name.
No.
You can go with Wheelbarrow if you want to, but it's Reelsborough. But we're glad to have you back for sure. We could use the help.
Not Sir Wheelbarrow.
Yes.
By God. He's been a pillar of the community our whole lives.
He has. Very strong. Actually, it's very surprising to see him taken out. Something must have happened for sure.
Did anyone get a look at this super large creature that wrecked him?
So it was large. From what we could tell, it was of giant origin, but not like a full-size giant, it seemed. It seemed like a little bit smaller on the scale.
And do we know where it went to?
Where did?
Can we describe it with
sent
anything
5
better than
militia. Yeah,
giant?
we've sent 5 militiamen after it. They went to the west.
Did it look humanoid in nature?
It did. Oh, it looked humanoid in nature, as far as like a larger than average humanoid that kind of makes you think of a giant, but not near as imposing as a full giant.
The blasted half giant. Where did this happen? And then before we go, I'd like to go meet up with the 5 militiamen that have been sent.
Sure. It happened at the meadery because that's where the barrels of mead are that it stole.
I mean, that does seem obvious, but he did he could have stopped them anywhere tried to stop him anywhere along the way.
Oh, he stopped him right away. Or tried to. He did not stop him.
So he didn't stop him at all, one would say.
You're saying the speaker got stopped right away.
He stopped him with his body.
Somebody was stopped right away.
With his dead body.
By God. I'm gonna hustle and bustle then over towards the meadery.
Sure. So you make your way to the meadery and you see a little shrine erected for the old, for the past speaker in the center of town near the meadery. A couple people around, 1 or 2 crying, a couple of them running around trying to figure out what to do. They look a little more on the official manner as far as they're trying to figure out, okay, who's going to be the new speaker, who's going to do this, what's going to do that. And then inside the meadery itself, there is still mead being made, but there also is some... There's actually no investigations really happening. The meadery is just kind of going back to business as usual because, like, good mead needs money. Because, like, there is no investigation to this. It was pretty cut and dry. Everyone saw what happened.
Can I do a little bit of investigation? And, like, I know everybody says they saw what happened, but...
As we know from the Burlington Police Department incident, that witness testimonies are unreliable.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't worry about
only
it.
one of us
around the meter.
Wait.
Move along.
Wait, you don't want to be here for an extremely inside joke for the town that Keegan and I currently live in?
Ross, we're not gonna start shooting guns directly behind a class of innocent people.
Wait, we're not?
I mean, it
Well,
kind of fits the party, if we're gonna be honest.
Burlington
Without-
already did it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you can go to the meadery and you can try and investigate around what happened. There would still be definitely some blood on the ground where the speaker died. Which
Yeah, I
would
mean,
be...
I guess I'm just kind of like looking like.
He died
was the
probably
door
right around
kicked in,
where
or-
that dot... That's a terrible dot. Why is that color?
It's censored blood. We were playing a Chinese game.
Oh, those look so much worse than just.
No, it's...
It's the
See
extremely
that
high
shit
contrast.
stain on the map? There.
Here goes red water.
I like that every time Mike tries to fix
Sure,
it
here.
as well, it just gets larger and more poop colored.
Yeah, messy stuff.
Does anyone have proficiency in forensic kits?
Red water. That went away by accident when I deleted everything, so there you go.
Nope, I only have proficiency in chess sets.
Proficient.
that
What are we
helps.
looking for proficiencies in now?
Forensic kits.
Uh,
Let's
I
make that
have
joke.
rumor
I have the ways
I
to
can
get
make
around those things.
Okay.
Can I use them inversely? Can I use my forgery kit to
As
examine?
as a
You
side
are
note,
the father.
everyone that is not from Goodmead would constantly be hearing the humming of bees, but the two that are from Goodmead, it's just kind of part of your life. You really don't hear it specifically. Everyone else actually
Living
hears
next
some...
to train tracks.
Yeah, everyone else hears a pretty intense... For bees, that is. It's not like
So,
super high in decibel, but it's like constantly there.
would it be well known that there is a number of bees here that
Yes.
that would be something that
Yes.
we wouldn't like be surprised?
You,
Okay.
you wouldn't...
We're not
you would get
surprised,
annoyed
but
by
we hear it.
You'd be
Yeah.
annoyed by it because you're not from Goodmead, but it's not surprising. Just a nice little background.
What do the footprint sizes look like? And are there any is the big ones like very distinct?
The big ones are very distinct. Yes, they are. They are definitely larger than your normal humanoid footprints. You can do a survival check to see if you can tell exactly what it is.
I'm gonna
Anyone
do
that would like to?
I'm gonna check that with guidance.
I would like to help.
Yeah, I'd like to be over there as well.
I would also.
23.
Okay. So you would know that this is a Verbeeg,
Ah,
which
Gazoon time.
Dread Verbeeg. I know exactly what that is.
Verbeeg are giants that resemble oversized humans with gangly limbs and elongated faces.
It sounds terrible.
Hold on, this is sounding a little bit like me.
What would drive them into town to steal mead?
That you wouldn't know based off of their... It's a weird thing, honestly.
I mean, who doesn't like good meat?
Occasionally they steal things that they would need to survive, but they don't normally steal things that is like mead.
Yeah.
So is a Verbeeg basically a bugbear only in the white edition?
Pretty much. And they're more like giant.
Cool. Right.
Bugbears aren't classified as giants. These are classified as giants.
Okay.
All right, we should supply up and go join the hunt for this Verbeeg, which I'm sure at some point I'm going to pronounce correctly, but not today.
So you know in Goodmead there is nowhere to supply up. You can get food
Seems like a pretty
and
bad
drink,
oversight.
but you can't get like weapons, armor, or anything like that. No potions or
I
nothing.
said supply up. I didn't say
I always
swords
wanted
and
to
shields.
Hey, you know, I never know.
That is true, because even when you tell us there are swords and shields,
No,
We got bees.
stop it. That was so bad.
could you play the bees noise, but make sure that me and Keegan can't hear the bees noise?
Yeah.
Is that within the skill, your Foundry skills?
That's
That's
not
me
me.
playing it.
That's Rufus.
Oh.
Rufus does the sound
I
effects
ca-
at this point.
I can't do it, but I know how. Also, that's a hard loop. I'm going to stop it.
Also,
Yeah.
well, also,
Aslo!
just as a side note, this right here is an old forgotten shrine to Tempest. Just, you know, as a thing. I'm just pointing
I
out
would have
the special places.
I have forgotten that that shrine's there.
The Shrine of the Flaming Sword. But yeah, it's forgotten. No one's hasn't been used in a very long time.
Well, good thing I'm not listed as religious in this character sheet.
Some year I plan to when I understand the gods of this game a little bit more.
I think Wizard needs to understand the gods a little more first.
That's a.
Oh, did you see they're finally adding potions up by? It's a bonus action to chug a potion for yourself in D&D in one D&D.
Thank God.
That's actually part of the rules.
Because it was everyone's rule for the last 10 years.
A lot of people humbered it. Not everyone humbered it, but a lot of people did.
Yeah.
We don't play with the people who didn't.
Alright, so.
I feel like Rufus is the one that sticks to the rules. You do play with someone who does.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
I wouldn't play with them.
But you play with them all the time.
Not as the host.
It is significantly harder to balance literally any decision you make.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't matter how small it seems, you're going to wreck it.
You're gonna wreck it.
Yeah, I mean, we have jerky and other stuff, so I'm assuming we have supplies.
So specifically, they went into the forest to the west because you can see it on the map.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask, adventurers, will you join my brother and I to go avenge the speaker of our hometown?
Wait a minute.
Huh.
That's you guys.
So I'm going to be honest. Based on your track record of giving us information, I don't feel convinced I know what I'm agreeing to. But if you guys take me home after, I would,
I'll help
that'd
you get
be-
home.
Okay. I'll help you then.
Then you've saved my life twice. I'll accompany you.
And I would tell you guys that I forget the name of the town. Where I wanted to go next, that's where I'm going to say I'm from, because I don't think I've ever told any
East
of you
Haven.
where I'm actually from. East Haven. I'm going to say I'm from East Haven.
Alright. I'll believe that.
There's no reason not to, really. I could be from anywhere.
Do you want to roll an insight check, Frank? See if you can fail it again. See our line.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm not putting on a performance. I'm just. I didn't even say
I just
East
wanted to
Haven
see
yet.
if you
I
can
just said
keep
I want
failing
you to. I want to go home.
I just wanted to
I
see
assure
if you
you,
can keep
I
failing
assure you,
insight
I can
checks against
continue
your character.
failing insight checks.
Also, I mean, what would that be against? Deception?
Yeah, but you don't have to. I was just joking around. If you're not going to be trying that
Frank
hard,
was so goddamn bad at
Yeah, I'm
insight checks, I didn't realize how important they were.
Perhaps
He
later
became
when
the
maybe later when I
save the roll
actually
for
lie.
later. Exactly.
Because right now I still intend for them to take me home, so I'm not lying. I'm just about to lie about what my home is, and then later I'll still want to be taken home. So it's still kind of true.
It's true.
So far.
What?
just
I'm
move on.
You.
I'm imagining that you said that all out loud. We all went, huh?
I like to. I'm Deadpool-esque. I just break the fourth wall all the time. I turn over and look at nobody, straight into the camera.
What about
With
you,
the-
Aionar? We could use your summons. I don't know what to call them.
Honestly, you seem to be the most level-headed, so you should definitely come.
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't
join.
want to regret my decision, and I think if you come, there's a higher chance I won't.
I'm in.
And Bins, are you coming?
Oh, he already said that Jensen saved his life twice, so he's already said it.
So that's a yes.
No.
Alright,
he's
so
actually-
Aionar, are you coming?
Yeah, I said
He
yeah.
might be busy. He might be busy.
I said yeah. I said yes though.
Okay, so you
I said
make.
yes. I'll go.
You're not coming?
Guys, I'll go.
Okay, everyone gets disadvantage.
Well, I'm
on
only
their
going
first
if he
steps.
goes.
So you guys make your way towards the forest, and as you are heading towards the forest and about to reach the line of trees, Deep in the woods amid the snow-covered pines, sorry, just kidding, that's the next one. A figure in clothing.
Let's go to the woods, guys. I think I hear screaming in the woods.
Something happens before that. A figure in cold weather clothing lurches out of the woods into plain view, running as fast as he can through the deep snow. Slung over his back are a pair of animal traps, one of which appears to contain a panicked fox. And he runs towards the 5 of you, panting. This is like, oh God, don't go. You don't want to go in there. You don't want to.
What?
Why do you think we'd be going there?
You're literally
What
heading
are you
towards
running
the
from,
forest.
Mr. Trapper?
It was such a terrible sight. Oh, they're all dead. All of them are dead.
You
Who's
need to calm
dead?
the fuck down.
Who and what?
Who's dead?
The militia, they're dead. Their skulls
I-
and their chests are.
It looks like you got one of
Lashed
them, and
him.
I point to the fox.
I'm definitely going to insight check him first before I start barreling towards the militia at this time.
I'm still making that comment about
And,
the fox.
And I am going to guidance myself. Yeah, that's not great, but
He seems legit, as far as you can tell.
the militia, you say? Where are they? They're all dead?
I was just checking on the traps. I got a fox, and I was heading back, and it was a small clearing in the woods, and there was just 5.
Wait, back up. You went and you found them on your way back into town,
Yeah, I'm a trapper.
and they weren't
I
there.
got some traps.
They weren't there. Oh, you followed tracks that led to them. It wasn't on your way back, and it happened between going out and coming back.
Well, I already I was checking my traps and I was coming back. That's why I had the traps on me. If I had seen that scene, I wouldn't have the traps with me. If I was going out there, I would have just ran back immediately. So I
Right, I
got
guess-
my catch.
Yeah,
That
it didn't
sounds
happen in
awfully clarifying
between.
and
You went to a
coherent for
different
somebody in
spot.
terror. Let's
Correct.
move
And
forward.
then I came back through clearing because there were some tracks leading to the clearing, so I was going to check it out. And there are 5 dead militiamen that I would like to never see ever. I don't want to see that picture ever again in my entire life.
So you
What's a
won't
picture?
lead us back to that clearing?
I will not, but I'm pretty sure you can follow my tracks pretty easily back there. I do not want to ever see that in any way, shape, or form ever again.
I look up and I like to think I see like where he's probably fallen down in a scatter, and it's just like a clear,
Near the end of
just
it,
like
yeah, edge of the
disarray of
woods,
chaos through the snow. So like the
You can definitely tell. You can very easily follow the tracks.
I think we'll be good on that front.
Tell your story to whoever we were talking to earlier, my friend from the
Here,
Also with the
I'll
mul-
tell the town guard for sure. Don't you worry. I will do that. You're brave for wanting to go in there, which
I mean, it's probably just an owlbear.
Or something. That's
It's probably that thing that I definitely remember the name of.
I don't know.
The
Herbie.
the white
Burger.
bugbear thing.
Maybe I don't know what it actually is. That's great.
Well, did you see the thing?
I didn't see the thing. I just saw the corpses.
You ever seen what an owlbear can do to a corpse?
This is a weird semantics thing. Our brothers are in trouble.
No, they're gone, man. There's no rush. We can walk.
I start
Sounds like they're good and dead.
I start following the tracks.
Okay.
Follow us.
Yeah.
I assume the bee sounds get slowly quieter as we walk away.
They do. So you are able to follow the tracks. A-okay. Now, as you follow the trail, deep in the woods, amid the snow-covered pines, you discover the remains of the 5 militia members, who look like they were clubbed to death. New fallen snow has already begun to settle on their corpses.
Do they look picked over? Like stuff stolen off of them, or just murder
Freshly,
hoboed?
yeah, freshly crushed.
They look pretty freshly crushed.
I
But
would
not
like to
picked over, yeah.
I would
Is- I
like
would
to
like
go.
to feel them for warmth.
I want to check to make sure they're
I
all
mean,
actually
so-
dead.
I think you would know that it's so cold here that in a matter of seconds it would be a moot point. Am I wrong about that? Because
Yeah.
I get it's
It's
so cold
negative,
that like
it can get down to -49 at night.
and the amount of time it would have just taken for us to walk here, they'd be froze.
Yeah, they're pretty damn cold.
I would like to look around for any hairs or something that might be left behind from the assailants or creature or whatever it is.
You can do a survival check.
I don't want to look for I don't want to track it.
You want to look for signs of what the assailant is, though, which...
No, yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that that part was clear. If it's still survival,
I'll
that's
guidance
fine.
you.
Okay.
It's survival.
That would be awesome, because survival is 4 less than perception. And guidance is a D4.
You cannot tell what it is, or what could have caused this specifically.
So I'm assuming that I'm checking them all to see if they're all dead. I know that they out of character. I know that they are, but in character, he would still check. And if they're dead, if the soldiers of the 10 towns have dog tags, I'll pull their dog tags.
We'll say sure. Actually, no, they're militia specifically. So they would not have dog tags.
No.
Footprints leading
Do they
away.
have anything useful on them, considering we're probably about to meet their fate?
We're better than militia at this point, I think.
Yeah, you don't find anything useful on them. Bins, were you saying were there any tracks or anything? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
You want to do a survival check for me?
Sure can.
I guidance you before you roll it. Just high five and all around, which is the only way to guidance.
Best way to guidance.
It is the best way to guidance.
Okay, so you see large tracks belonging to a giant going in the direction farther into the woods. And you look like you're pretty confident in your ability to follow them, if you'd like.
We got some tracks over here bigger. Are they bigger than the ones?
Do you mean tracks
These are
are giant in
slightly
size,
larger.
or giant tracks as in the
They are
creature a giant?
They are larger. With that survival, you were able to tell that they were larger what you'd expect a Verbeeg to be.
This might not be our good mead people. Our good mead villain. But they definitely got the militia.
Would I know if there's anything else that lurks within these woods?
I mean, it's Icewind Dale. It's
Yes,
there's
things
a lot.
lurk in these woods.
Yes, many things tend to lurk in the woods. Yeah.
Things
They're
go
not
bump
like
in the
dusk.
night.
Things do go
Got
bump
it.
in the night. Yes, which currently it's infinite or dusk/twilight/night. So things go bump.
Mm-hmm.
You know if Verbeeg and giants tend to work together?
You can you know that Verbeegs, though they're solitary, they do sometimes work. Maybe not specifically with giants, but with others, like one other thing, maybe two.
So I'm assuming you passed a lot of knowledge that it's bigger than we think it should be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tracks are bigger than the Verbeegs.
Do we think they're working together, or do we think that the militia jumped something in pursuit?
Maybe the militia may have thought if the tracks were similar in size, they followed the wrong thing.
Do the tracks have any blood around them? Like, did the militia wound anything?
You do not see any blood around the tracks, no. Or
Did
no,
the
wait a
militia
minute. You
even-
do see a little couple drops of like frozen blood.
Are they
But-
face down or face up in the snow?
The way it's put, that's
I was gonna ask if they had gotten their
their
swords out of
skulls
scabbards
and
or
chests stove in. I don't quite.
Say that again?
Their
That would-
skulls and chests stove in. That's the exact wording in the book.
So I'm gonna guess that they're on their backs, because I'm assuming if your chest,
Yeah, like you were
and-
smashed with something in the. Like
then
you're
you
lying on your back and then you're smashed with something.
Yeah.
All right, so they got curb stomped.
We have to go after him.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Because whatever this is, it's just gonna go kill everything in the village.
I'll take lead and follow the tracks.
I will high-five you anytime you need a survival check.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick right on Taitia, watching your 6.
I would help because I would, or maybe even I would. I guess I'd try to be in front or scouting ahead.
The tracks are fresh enough and also big enough that you are able to follow the tracks without an issue.
Perfect.
And make your way there. About 4 hours in following these tracks. What's your marching order? What are we doing for marching order?
I feel like I would be ahead,
but
because because I can message back to people in a whisper up to 120 feet, but I think I'd only want to be close to 60 so that a dash could get people to me.
Okay.
No more than 60.
I wouldn't have you more than probably 45 back from me.
That's fine. I'm cool with that. No more than 60 and no less than 30. So 45's good.
I'm going to shield defend Aionar, since I can't really make a stealth check, and you guys are probably the monk is going to be faster than me.
I would have dropped. If the tracks were easy enough to follow, I would have dropped back to my spot in rear guard.
Gotcha. They were easy enough to follow and are. Okay, so Vice up front as you're marching along.
I'd be going stealthily if it matters.
In this case, it does not actually matter.
Okay.
So
that was good playing, guys. I'll start rolling a new game.
No. As you're marching along, you see a snowbank in front of you.
Stove just comes flying out of the woods.
Yeah, crushes your chest and your face.
It looks like a Vermont casting. Just
Popping out of the snowbank in front of you is one of those small creatures that gave you a frozen berry, and it just hucks a snowball at you that hits you in the face. And it just sits there afterwards, kind of seeing if it got your attention.
We look at it.
Huh.
And then it just kind of clambers up on top of the snow, and then just kind of looks at the party, intrigued.
So
I would start making a snowball to throw back at it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see if I could hold my temper.
Sure. Do you? I mean, if you want to throw a snowball at it, do a d20.
Oh, are we?
You're
I'm doing
45 feet away.
Well, I don't think you're trying to hurt it, right?
Yeah, I would do like more of an underhand toss.
Sure. Okay, it gets hit by your snowball.
For 6 damage, killing it instantly.
No. And it laughs a little bit, and then it kind of walks up to you, specifically Ralgar, and starts kind of looking at your various belongings. It doesn't reach a hand out to take anything, but it just looks intrigued. Just like the last one. They seem very intrigued.
I want to teach this one how to do high fives.
Sure.
They have community knowledge. It already knows.
That's not true. But
has the word of how to do a high five spread this far? I want to test that.
it is confused at your high five. It has not spread this far yet.
All right.
But you
You
are
said
able to
yet.
teach
That means it will happen.
You are able to teach it how to do a high five.
Do we have any more jerky? We want to give it a little piece of jerky. The other ones didn't eat jerky, but
I look at Ralgar and I say, you should teach this one to do the whole too slow thing and see if we can make like two factions of high fivers, the ones that do jokes and the ones that do high fives. It's up to you though.
I'll give it a little piece of some of my jerky.
It looks confused and it puts it in like a little pocket.
These things have pockets?
Wow.
They occasionally have like little pouches. They're little tiny pouches. So these things are considered tiny. So they are small creatures.
So it puts this jerky in a backpack, is what I'm hearing.
Pretty much. Yes, that's true. Because it's even a small piece of jerky to you is large to them.
It just chipmunks it into its cheek, but clearly doesn't eat it.
It does. After it takes the jerky, it starts drawing a little picture in the snow, and it has a little picture of a fox, and it kind of points at the fox, and then points at it, and then points at the fox, and then points at you.
Oh, you're saying we're the fox. I look
He
around
shakes
for...
his head no. He shakes his head no, and he points at the fox, and then he points at you, and then he puts his hands up in like a questioning, like.
Are you asking us where a fox is?
And then he
Where
shakes
is
his
the
head
fox?
yes.
The one that got trapped earlier by the.
He looks a little. Did you say that in character?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I mean that.
He looks kind of scared, and he kind of
like
shakes
4
his
hours
head.
ago.
He looks kind of a little bit scared at that.
We didn't do it. We just witnessed it.
He doesn't look
The
scared
fox
at you.
wasn't-
He just looks scared
Fox
in
wasn't
general.
dead though. It was struggling.
No, it was not dead,
Yeah.
yeah. But it was in a trapper's trap, and trappers tend to,
Skin.
skin.
Yep.
Maybe he won't get to it tonight.
You know what? In a change of subject, we're looking for a really
running
big
around
thing.
in circles, and then he
I
just
feel like
while
that's
you're
his
saying
day.
that he runs off and ways in towards Goodme.
I don't think that guy had a lot of other things on his plate today, other than alerting the rest of the town guard.
I mean, there's a chance.
I feel bad for him and the fox, but what do we do about that? I don't.
I don't think we do anything about that. I
what
think
was
we
gonna
leave
do,
it.
Arm him with a
Wait.
boot knife.
What are those
Oh,
things?
great. Do any of us know what those things are?
Who wants to roll a history check?
I'm
Certainly
not. I'm
I.
just running back to
Ooh.
town. I'm just running back to town at this point.
You want to
I'm
take
chasing
4 hours?
that
You
thing.
gonna go 4 hours back to town?
I'm gonna. I mean, I. In character, I'm kind of wondering if that thing gets really big and kills people.
So Ralgar would know that they don't. They're all of the, or pretty much every. None of them are dangerous. There has been occasional talk of maybe a.
They don't transform into
don't
big,
transform into
giant
anything.
things. Okay, cool.
I need to literally copy paste this name because I don't know how to pronounce it. So I'm just gonna throw this in chat. I don't know if I told you this name before. I don't think I have.
You just told us they were basically forest spirits.
Chewinga.
That's what they are. Schwink.
Like,
You would know that they
D&D?
are little forest spirits. Yeah, little tiny forest spirits. They're
Okay.
never hostile. I mean, it's not going to be able to do any.
No,
damage.
I
They're
thought
known
it
to be
was
a
the
little
thing that might have
trick-
killed the whole militia.
they can be a little tricksy sometimes, but they're not gonna. They don't do damage with that. They play little
there
practical
any-
jokes occasionally, but that's it.
Are there any stories or rumors or things from our town about them?
As far as the story goes, they're just little forest spirits that occasionally will give certain people that help them out charms that are helpful, and they also like to give out frozen berries sometimes. And sometimes in exchange for stuff, sometimes just in general. They are always fascinated by anything that is, I mean, to them, technology is a torch, if we're going to be honest. So anything like that, your gear, that's why they keep looking at your gear and stuff like that. They're just fascinated because they just don't understand it.
Would they be fascinated by cured meat then, by extension?
Yeah, that they were fascinated by it, for sure.
Yeah, okay, nice.
So yeah, he goes running off to town. And yeah.
I mean, I want to help the little guy, but the thing that just killed the militia, we're hot on its trail. We're not gonna. If we go back, we're never gonna
Yeah.
find these tracks again.
That's true. Okay.
Considering we barely
Knowing, like,
noticed him, I
blizzard and
think
stuff, yeah.
he's,
Knowing what
he's
you
got
know
a
about
reasonable shot.
snowfall. Okay. So you make your way towards those tracks. So the tracks lead you to a frozen stream The trail culminates at a rocky hillside. So this would be what Vice is seeing first. Even though you're pretty close, Vice gets to see a little bit.
Okay.
Rocky
Do I hear
hillside.
the sirens in the background?
Yeah, you do. You hear all the sirens and all the random background noise that's just randomly decided.
It's like I'm right
through.
there.
It's like you're right there.
This is actually a mimic breeding forest, and this is all the noises that they make as they're trying to become things.
That's terrifying. Okay. Yeah, trail culminates at a rocky hillside with pines growing around its base. Set into the hill are 3 caves. The frozen creek emerges from the west cave, which has a low hanging mouth. The center cave, which I'll bring you to a map very shortly, an 8-foot-high passage hewn from the rock, is moderately blocked by a tight stand of conifers and 2 massive fallen logs. The northeast cave has a big yawning mouth, and flickers of light emanates from within. The tracks of your quarry head through this entrance. And let me do this. Oh, I need to put you guys on the map. Huh.
No, not the map.
So as far as we're considered, Vice is the only one technically on the map right now, but you guys are very, very close.
Yes.
I think everyone should be able to see.
Yeah.
So you see the 3, you can't quite see the leftmost entrance. I have to pull you over here so you can see what that is. You kind of came from like this area where the stream is.
Okay.
Everyone else is technically a little bit off the map, but this is where you are right now. You can go back. Everyone else would kind of see it, because I imagine you're all following Vice at a, because you're following at a not that far away distance. You all would crest the hill within like 30 seconds behind him and see the same sight. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna do one of my 4 detect good and evils for the day.
You detect nothing.
Oh. So I guess I would wait for people to catch up. Is
It's
honestly
like 30
what I would
seconds,
do.
literally like
Yeah,
there.
but I wouldn't go further into the Cave of Wonders without my band of friends.
Band of merry men?
No, we're not that tight.
You said friends, but we're not merry men.
Nah,
No, we're not that tight.
no, I don't like that one.
Okay.
We go out for the occasional lunch, but it's mostly business.
I will agree it is mostly business, but this has been a very long lunch.
It
Very
has.
acquaintances.
Well, I'm hoping that it pays off and we get to have a big lunch at the end of this because we've, taken care of a giant of some kind.
Sure. Who knows?
Yeah.
Do
You
it
do.
for the food.
I don't
It'll
know
be
what you're talking
giant
about. I
from
know.
my perspective, no matter what. So,
But yeah, what would you all like to do now that you're all caught up? On pause. Don't move around too fast, though. We're allowed to
Who
pause
was
again.
the?
Oh my
was
god, he's
preparing
moving around too
myself.
fast.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
guys, just keep zooming. He'll never be able to catch us.
He can't catch us all if we all move at the same time.
It's
So-
just one button
so
to
it
hit
was-
space.
Was it the leftmost that had the
Control click is
lights?
drag.
lights clicking in it?
The what? Oh, the left. No, the right one is the one with the lights flickering.
The one up there somewhere. Okay.
Yes, the northeastern one flickers with light emanating from within.
Can I actually see whatever this is from where I am? Porquay?
From what the one in front of you is?
Yeah.
You can see a little ways into that. That looks like it's an 8-foot high, 5-foot wide passage. And you see the little things you see are like burial niches carved into the wall.
Okay. So that looks like tomb. Do we want to just poke our head in the ones that are not lit just for
Safety
Like-
sake.
a little bit of CYA? keep our eyes out for like any tin cans on a string type deal.
Good idea, brother. And I slowly start to move to do that.
Are we doing stealth or no?
My guy cannot stealth.
I would like to stealth this one.
Whoever would like to try, or I mean, you all may as well try.
Sure.
Okay.
It's depressing.
This is going well.
Hold on.
I did better with disadvantage than you, Ralgar.
Yeah. That was
Okay, so
that was not a shining moment for me.
So are you going to the left? Is that where you're going? Or are you going to the burial niches first? Following the stream or the burial niches?
It's gonna go to the stream.
Were y'all following bins?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
As you go along the stream,
I can't see anything directly
Anything?
in front of me. The tree is casting a
Armor shadow.
very weird shadow.
well, technically
It's-
it's nighttime, so you wouldn't
It
be able to
just
see
went
anything
dark
without
vision
dark
in there.
vision.
I have dark vision. I'm a cat.
There's only one person that doesn't have dark vision here, and I'm so sorry.
Again.
If we weren't
You'd
going
think
stealthy, I
he'd
would
learn.
cast light on you.
Yeah, to the north along the frozen stream. I'll drag you along with the group because you'd be kind of holding on the back.
Guys, I can't see.
Toward the north along the frozen stream, the tunnel splits, with one way continuing north and the other veering east. The stream follows the dark northward tunnel. Light from a distant fire is visible in the eastern tunnel. Even though it doesn't show it, it's technically slightly visible. You do all... So as you all are walking forward, Aionar, who can't... This actually makes sense. This makes 100% sense. Aionar, who can't see, trips.
I could. Oh yeah.
Oh, can you move me up?
Oh, sure. I'd say you're pretty much here with...
Yeah, I'd be with everybody.
So you all would make it to roughly... Let me pull you guys all back a little bit. All back to roughly around here. Aionar trips in the frozen stream, trying to like straddle the frozen stream, not 100% sure where it goes. And then... I don't know, Ralgar, how do you break your stealth? Or how do you go? How do you get a little bit loud by accident?
I'm assuming I'm carrying this fat ass glaive and just smack it against something on the ceiling.
I would have assumed that you would have
Just
done something
ding.
dumb. I figured you would have done something dumb, like turn around and be like, "Will you guys shut the fuck up? We're trying to be stealthy."
Well, I go to turn around, and as I'm turning, just boink. Break a stalactite off the ceiling.
So, as you make your way there, you hear a little bit of noise in the area in front of you, northeast of you. Sorry. So, like if you went up and to the right.
Hold here. I'm gonna.
And a little bit of movement as someone like do that. And if you stepped there, you're actually you would see, looking in that direction, a large creature very very similar to what was said beforehand. He looks like he's ready to fight. Like, you're definitely not going to get the jump on him at this point. And he's kind of walking a little bit closer to you. He doesn't specifically see you, but he is aware and like ready to fight, so it's not going to be a surprise round if anything happens.
All right, I'm gonna drop back.
And he just slowly, you
Whisper.
hear his footsteps slowly walking towards the entrance.
Whisper.
I'm gonna
There's a
move to be
giant
a little bit
coming
more
this way.
forward.
Right.
And there's stuff coming you can't see. Can somebody slap some light down in a second?
If everybody's ready to shoot this guy, I can put light down now.
Do it.
I mean,
Wait.
I can take the shot too with a crossbow. However, if you'd be better off going in, I can. Whatever works, I'm cool with either.
I'm gonna step up around the corner. Do it. Light it.
I'm going to cast. Well, first, before I cast light, I have to ask a question. What's the spell component situation like?
So in typical D&D, you usually have what you need. Unless, like, you would have a components pouch, and you don't usually have to fish
Yeah, you're
around
good as
for
far
everything.
as light.
Out of the Abyss was out of
Ralgar,
the
you'd be able to
ordinary
make
for
it
that.
like here at best because you rolled pretty terrible and stealth.
All right.
So I was like, if I heard him coming, I would step up to front.
You stepped out as much
When
as
we're,
you, in
when
the
we're
first
ready
round
to
of combat,
go,
you
I
can.
would also cast not the attack form of Produce Flame, but just like the
What does that do for
it
your light?
10
How much?
bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10.
Okay, so you do that, and then you see your 4 friends. Is any light being cast?
I'll cast light on myself.
Okay, and then that's where we're gonna start combat.
Yeah, and that'll give us another 20-foot radius.
Is it 20 bright, 40 dim for light, or no?
Yeah. 20 bright, 20 additional dim.
So you do a bright light as this thing rounds the corner right here, with a spear in hand, and it lets out a bit of a yell. Thank you. And we're gonna start combat. When
I can't ask it politely, sir. Did you steal the meat and murder somebody in town before we just, shamelessly murder another thing that didn't do bad stuff?
This one doesn't have a club. It couldn't have been the one who got the militia.
this one has a big old spear.
I mean, it looks big enough to have stepped on him.
His hands look pretty large.
Excuse me, sir. Are your hands the size of stoves? Can you hold
Woo!
your fist up?
Vice.
What?
You don't actually
Okay.
see the creature yet, but you definitely heard the yell, so you know it's there and you know it's angry.
Okay. And was I hearing it from like this way?
From the east. So yeah. Like just around the corner. Like literally, you know, if you move just a hair over, you'd be able to know. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on.
Like that's what I meant by
No,
if you move just
I
a hair.
can't-
Like it was right there.
Okay. Because
So-
I would like to not walk
Sure.
in a way that would provoke an opportunity attack if I know he's right there.
Sure.
So 5, 10. I'm gonna go here. And yeah, this is fine. I've got expeditious retreat. This is what I'm good at. He's not surprised.
How does it make it stop?
Let's. This is my first time actually doing stuff with spells.
You are. Well, you had spells
Let's-
in your cleric. What are you talking about? This first time doing stuff with
I mean,
spells?
with this guy,
Okay.
with Vice. So I'm just making sure I have the stuff I need, and I do. It's too late for that, but what am I gonna do? I'm gonna use Witch Bolt. Methinks. That sounds like a good idea.
Sure.
Whoa.
That misses.
Yeah, it does.
It goes firing. Is Witch Bolt 2 bolts or no? That's Eldritch Blast, right? Witch Bolt's just it keeps going. Essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It goes and it hits
so-
off the rock and the behind him, and it makes a bit of a crackling noise. Not louder than the yell, though, so it's not like you alerted anything that wasn't already alerted.
I will take a hide action in one of these tiny little alcovey things.
Sure. Roll stealth.
I will do that. Crit.
That was great. He doesn't know which one. You like did it really quickly, so you couldn't quite tell.
A lot of things happened all at once. Somebody's real smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just like zips
I
back
just,
and
like-
forth, and then no one sees where he is anymore.
I like shot the witch bolt around here as I kept running, and he's like, "Oh, who's that?" And I was just gone.
All right. I'm assuming I have a drop of blood, so I'm gonna cast Bane on him.
Is Bane touch spell?
Bane has a range of 30 feet,
Nice.
but also I was.
You also
gonna
might go up to him anyway. I'm just saying in general, just for like. He failed the save.
So he is baned. Will that auto do it?
We'll see.
All right.
If
But
not,
otherwise, he
it's a minus
must roll a
1d4, right?
Yeah, minus 1d4
Right.
in attack and saving throws. And then I am going to move up so that he can't do any. Oh, his portrait doesn't make him look evil.
No, he looks sad.
He does look sad.
He doesn't look
Is his
sad right now, though. He looks angry.
He looks like the guilt of killing 5 innocent people is weighing on his conscience. He's contemplating
relieve
if he
him of that
really
pain.
did this for the mead or if he did it for himself.
I don't think he's the one who crushed the guys, though.
Is he a little hungover? Like, can we smell meat on him?
No. He doesn't look hungover at all. You actually don't smell any meat on him, and you don't see the meat as to where it is. Let me
Definitely
double
about
check
killing
to
this.
make sure
Good to
where
know.
that is. Okay, yep, you wouldn't have seen the meat. He's gonna make 2 attacks against the guy who's closest to him.
I love that that's not me.
Oh, it does actually put the minus 1d4 right in there. Yeah, look at that.
Sweet.
And then let's try that one more time. That second one's a hit.
How big does he bop?
20 damage.
Oh,
Yikes.
And then I'm going to roll. I think I can roll your concentration because that's
It's
concentration.
asking me
right?
to. Yeah,
Oh,
I was just
if
curious.
it's asking you to, then roll it. Oh,
I
you're
crit it.
fine.
Oh,
He's still Bane.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
But also, damn.
He rolled 2. Do you see the damage formula?
No, did he roll like
no,
He
I
rolled
max?
2. He rolls a good amount of die because this specific creature can do that, and he rolled 2 maxes out of the die. Yeah.
There was a
rolled
reason
high.
I
This
wanted
is the
to
high
bait
end.
him.
Yeah, this is definitely the high end of damage you can do. Bins.
Good to know, because there's definitely some.
You
fan shit
saw the
happening.
spear essentially. You saw Jensen block one of it, and then the second attack go right through, not through the shield, but right around his shield arm, and pretty much stab him pretty much in the chest.
All right, so I'm gonna move up. It's a big man. I'm gonna take him down. I'm gonna cat claw him with an
Yeah, you
unarmed attack. No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
However, I will use key point for flurry of blows. And use my
Oh.
cat claw to attack. Nope. However, I'm gonna
Yes.
replace my second attack with flurry of blows to use hand of healing
Let's go.
on Sir Jensen.
Way of Mercy. Come on.
Oh. I gotta make sure I target the right person.
I love that the monks are
don't.
just like smack, 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 smack.
He's giving me a massage with the last one. Ooh.
He punches your wound.
And
Is it? Wait a minute.
closes.
It's a D6, isn't it? you?
It's
Or
be
no?
plus
It's-
2.
Oh, it's +2. Okay, so
So that is a 6.
so it
Sick.
is 6 total.
It would be 6, yeah.
Cool.
He's no longer at half health. Look at that.
Just barely.
Something I picked up
Aionar,
from you
what
healing
are
me.
you concentrating on right now?
I have no idea why I'm.
No, why is Aionar concentrating? Anyway.
Oh,
not.
he
He's
started.
trying to read a book.
Flamed?
Okay. Yeah, but what would you like to do? Just move at all or do anything? Bin?
No, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay.
That's gonna be my turn.
Aionar, it's your
I'd
turn.
like to finish reading this book.
It's showing,
In
for
6
me,
seconds.
it's showing your token as having concentration. It's very confusing to me because produce
I
flame
see
is
it as well.
not concentration. I can't remove it from you. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's actually just a social anxiety condition that requires concentration to
Yeah.
not mess up.
What? There we go.
I'm gonna
Oh.
drop produce flame.
Oh, sure, because then you don't need the light anymore because you have.
Because the glowing boy.
You're
I'm
definitely
doing a you shall not pass moment.
Let's see if you can do it. If not, I can very easily. Can you not do it again?
There was nothing. Yeah.
Then I will do it. Where would you like it?
Right,
Let me give you the charge.
yeah. right here.
Bam. You probably need. I need to give you ownership of that again, which I can do really quick. Owner, save changes. You should be able to have ownership of your spirit again.
Excellent. He needs to make a dex save.
He needs to make a dex. How? What's the range on that?
It's 10 feet, so I would actually have to place it further back.
But he's gonna have to make a dex save. How
Wait.
are you? He's to the right.
Where?
You see his little sliver of
Oh,
it. Okay, so you can change. You can move up and place it somewhere else if you'd like. I think you just thought you were you trying to attack Vice?
Yeah, I thought that he was the enemy.
You can put it
My
behind him
bad.
if you like.
There's a
Alright.
size difference.
He would be
Right there.
What am I
right there.
concentrating
Thank
on?
you.
So then it's a dex save. You said.
And his-
Witch
Witch
Bolt.
We'll see if his
which
dex
technically
save.
is not.
Yeah.
It missed, so I don't think it actually does that. Dexterity saving throw.
It does minus it.
excellent.
It does. Let's go. Okay, so how much damage is he taking? 12 max
Maximum.
damage. There.
And then I'm going to.
You have a bonus action if you want still, so you can, because that's an action to summon, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Can I just confirm for my sanity that there is not a like the barely injured thing is not working?
What do you mean? Oh, it's not. You're correct.
Okay, cool. Because like the fact that I was mousing
forgot what
over
the
him and
name
it
of that
wasn't
mod
saying
was.
shit.
It will
I
tell
was
you when he's
like-
below 50%, but it currently won't tell
He
you
is
if it's
currently
75.
at full health.
No.
Yeah, no, I was like, thick. We have done actually 0 damage.
I am going to. Jensen is still injured, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. This, and then this. And then this.
Bam.
Alright, that's my turn.
Jensen's doing great now. Your wildfire. Oh, sorry, you bonus action healed. So your wildfire is taking the dodge action. So if it gets attacked,
That is
it has
correct.
disadvantage. All attackers against it.
Thick. I'm gonna poke this dude with a stick.
What?
All right.
That just
All
barely
right.
hits.
You know, I'll take it. Just barely hit.
Hey, you know what's something? Will you now? You're not rolling your 9s anymore. You were rolling consistent 9s for like nights in a row.
Yeah, no, I was actually genuinely confused there.
Like, wait a minute, I'm not doing 9
did-
damage?
Well,
Um,
it says a 2, a 1, but the 2 is grayed out.
Yep. What? So it should be 1 more damage, right? Because you can't roll ones? Or no, you re-roll? Is it that you re-roll ones or that you can't roll ones?
I thought it was that I can't roll. I thought it was.
Features.
It says less than or equal to.
It looks like you rolled a 1 and then you rolled a 2.
Yeah, but then that would.
And then it dropped the 2. Is what it looks like. Happened.
When you roll a 1 or a 2 on a damage die for an attack you make with a melee weapon that you are wielding
Yeah.
with 2 hands, you can re-roll the die and must use the
So
new
you-
roll. So you rolled the 2
You rolled
and
the
it rolled
2 and then you got a 1. Yeah.
It's one of the few times it can do work.
That really just.
That
That's because it's
statistics.
showing as. Wait.
No, that's
It's correct.
That's
he
technically
rolled
that
the
is
2
correct.
first,
It
and he has to
re-rolls-
keep the second roll.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
This is the only scenario this doesn't pay off and is, you know.
I mean, it's
sucks.
only 1 lower. Like,
It is exceptionally rare that would happen.
It's a slap in the
Correct.
face.
It's a small slap in the face.
I rolled 2 d10s and just rolled lower. It was amazing.
Yeah.
All right, not that one. I was gonna action
I'm gonna use
surge, and I'm gonna go ahead and slap him again. And dear God, hope to
Let's see what we got.
do better. But nope,
Nope.
not gonna do better by myself. I'm sorry, y'all.
That's okay.
Um,
Would you like to move at all? Well,
I
there
guess
we
I'll
go.
step just over so that I have a little bit better visibility.
Sure.
But yeah, all right.
So you hear from way back in the cave, "Me friend."
We're fighting pirates.
From the back of the cave, me friend.
I can see where he's coming from and how far he's moved. He just moved 60 feet this turn.
Select token. There you are, because you're there. So you're here, and I'm going to make sure that you are now visible. Because you guys would see a sliver, the two up front. I know you can't see the token technically, but you should be able to see just a tiny sliver of a ogre-looking thing. Or just an ogre. Those are pretty common things in the world of D&D, so you would know what an ogre is.
So is it saying me friend to us or me friend to the
There's only one way to find out, and it goes after Bins this, so it's fine. You can find out exactly before. It's so great.
We'll find out when one of us gets punched in the face.
I'm back.
Still gonna attack him, but
Welcome back.
me friend, you friend.
Frank, did you hear that there was an ogre that yelled "me friend" and then came running through the back?
I started hearing that and then Discord froze.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's an ogre that the two people up front can see.
God, I can't roll today.
You guys are having some rough times with this, but also you're on level 3. Like,
Take
it
my
happens.
second attack here. Bonus action.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I did it.
There's the 9 damage we all hope for and love.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. This guy's gonna go here. And he's going to yell out and scream as he takes a javelin and hucks it at the last person to damage the Verbeeg, which was Bins.
That's unfortunate.
Is 15? What's your AC, Bins? Because it does a 15. I don't know why it didn't target you.
Oh, because he had the he was choosing a reaction.
Yeah.
Oh!
Let me choose. I'm gonna use deflect missiles.
Sure. It's a roll. It's a. So you get a javelin? Is that how that works at this point?
If it reduces it to 0, I can use a key
Oh, if you
point.
reduce the damage. Okay, so it hits you. I'm gonna roll the damage, and then if it reduces the damage to 0, which I think it probably will, then you get a key point. You said.
I can spend a key point to make
Okay.
a ranged attack.
It does 8 damage, so it reduces it to 0. You're just gonna throw it back at him?
No, I'm not gonna waste a key point on that.
Okay. So you just deflect this giant javelin, this ogre-sized javelin. Give yourself 8 HP back, by the way, because you didn't take the damage. Comes flying right around the Verbeeg, and how do you deflect this javelin?
I'm just gonna like put up a hand and like hit it above me, so it goes in like the wall behind me. This little. Boop.
Little boop. Nice. Vice. It's your turn.
So
You just saw a javelin go flying at Bins, and then Bin just deflected into the wall behind him, above him.
I
Probably
do
landed
have
by
a
you.
I do have a question. I thought Expeditious Retreat was an extra dash, and I'm okay with changing the spell the next long rest, but am I able to change that because all it does is let me use dash as a bonus action, which I
You
can
can change
already
that.
do?
Yeah, no, because it's actually pretty useless for you. That's not an extra.
Yeah,
It's just a bonus
I
action.
thought it was an extra one, but it's
No.
actually not. I
completely-
don't mind doing it at the next long rest,
Sure.
but I just kind of realized that it doesn't stack
Yeah,
and
I
it
also
doesn't
just
make me any
realized
faster.
It's actually completely useless.
Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up first.
I didn't even think about that.
And for my turn, I am going to try to hit him.
You have advantage. He can definitely not see you with a crit stealth.
And has everything hit him equally at this point? Like nothing's done less damage?
Correct. Nothing seems to have done
Okay.
less damage.
Then I'm going to crossbow him. As I sneak out from this corner. with my light
Unfortunately, he's
crossbow.
immune to crossbow.
Yeah,
Specifically
exactly. If
crossbow
you
bolts,
shot
and
it from
that's
a longbow, you'd be fine. And I do get advantage. 15 to hit.
Wow.
And
you were trying to
I
miss there.
yeah, I know. I am going to use sneak attack.
Gotcha. I don't think it's gonna ask you to. You're gonna have to add it.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah.
give me a d6.
I missed that. Yeah, and I would +2 for Fury of the Small,
Sure.
or 2d6 now.
Oh,
Actually,
okay. So he's there.
I believe.
And then
Let me double.
sneak
check.
attack at 3 is probably. You can double check
Yeah,
it. but-
2d6.
okay.
Yeah, 2d6.
So roll your
And
2d6. Let's see what we got.
2d6. I put the +2 on there as well.
Oh, I already
so
did
I
the
rolled a
plus
1 and a
two,
2.
there's 3. Sorry.
Yeah,
Because I already
I
minus
rolled
the +2.
exceedingly low.
He is bleeding. He is below half health.
Okay. I'm gonna hide again.
Bonus action still?
Yeah.
You don't want to just cast Expeditious Retreat?
I thought about it, but no.
Okay. You don't feel as stealthy.
I
But you don't know how stealthy you are compared to his passive perception, so we'll
Um,
have to see next
I
round.
think I would have come over to this side. I
Sure.
would have like done
Ran-
kind of
did
the same
did run
thing.
again? Oh, you would have also seen the ogre at this point too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's kind of more what I wanted to do was get my player aligned with what I knew, and it makes sense to run around again. That worked the first time.
Sure.
But we'll say there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sir Jensen.
All right, I'm gonna make a swing on this bad boy, and I am going to use Divine Smite. I'm declaring it because you told me I have to before damage.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, when
yeah,
something when it hits.
Yes.
The
Yes.
before
Yeah.
damage.
I thought
the-
you would be. I think before the attack is made.
No,
No, yeah.
Divine Smite.
He hit.
You can
Yeah.
save if you, until you hit, and then you have to be like, I'm Divine Smiting.
Okay, and now I'll do the Divine
2d8.
Smite.
Or it should just roll it. Sweet. I did the damage and everything. He's looking hurt. He's still not looking very hurt, but he's looking hurt.
Is there any bonus actions I want to do? I don't think so, because I think my bonus actions will clear concentration. That's me.
Okay.
At the end of this round, may we take our break?
Sure.
My food's going to be here around that time.
That's too bad. You can't eat. Okay, this time he's going to make one attack against Jensen, one attack against Bins.
Gross.
First attack against Jensen. Is a 23. That's with the -1d4.
Oh no.
Damn.
For 15 damage.
Can you stop rolling so
You
freaking
succeed.
high?
And this one's going to be against Bins. That one's going to miss. Good old -1d4.
I wish the good old -1d4
Ever
also
worked for
applied
you?
to me. Yeah.
Okay, it's him, and now it's Ralgar's turn.
Alright. Sorry, all fighters still coming online. Level 3 is not a
Well,
lot
you have
going on
champions, so you now have a higher chance to crit.
yet. Yeah.
Level 5 is really where most
Extra
classes
attack.
come online, yeah.
Any melee class for sure.
Listen, if you can't do 9 attacks in a round, then I really don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, it sounds like you just spec
I'm
bad.
sorry, people
in-
are having a very hard time hitting tonight.
Yep, this might not be going good.
Okay, would you like to move at all?
Yeah, sure. I'll take one step back. That way, everybody's bodies are, you know,
In a two wide line.
Yep.
I still can't see the other enemy. What direction did the thing come from? The north or from the northwest?
The spear
Northeast.
did like a this.
No, northeast, sorry. So is it coming from behind my bird?
Yes, so your
Yeah.
bird, if you can see through it, I mean, your bird would know it's there, but I don't know if
My
you
bird
see
can
through
tell
it.
me that.
Okay,
My bird can tell me what's
telepathically
there.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So where is it in relation to the bird? If you could just move your mouse over it.
Who the right? About 10 feet to the right. Why did it
Let's see. Jensen's also in pain again.
keeps taking hits.
He keeps doing that.
He keeps
Probably
doing
gotta
that thing
heal
where
Hey,
he
Bane.
bleeds.
Hey, Bane has made him miss one of his 2 attacks every time, so it's only been worth it.
No, I mean, that's definitely good. You're gonna healing touch him?
Your wound?
Or cure wounds, rather.
Damn.
That's good. That's really good.
Oh.
Did that apply it automatically?
It did.
Looked like it might have.
Yeah, because you're no longer bleeding, so.
Oh, okay. I see him. I see him back there. I'm gonna move back.
Yeah.
In. And then
There.
as a bonus action, I'm going to have my bird. Well, just attack him.
Sure.
I'm not certain I really want to do this to myself, but I don't know that I can use sneak attack with a crossbow.
Is it
Bird's
not a
gonna
finesse
miss.
weapon? Is it ranged and finesse?
Oh, it's ranged and finesse.
Okay,
Oh,
I was
thank
gonna
God.
say that would make rogues not as near as good because a lot of
Yeah.
people do ranged
Yeah,
rogues.
no,
for a while.
that's where the line word wraps. It just says when you attack with a finesse weapon, word wrap or range.
And right before our break, you hear a big roar from the northern cave.
Oh.
And barreling a giant brown bear gets to about there. And it's going to make 1 attack against Bins.
I hope there are 7 more of them.
I was thinking that there wasn't enough enemies in this.
Yeah. I was also thinking that, the one thing that would have been
He's
a hard
gonna miss.
encounter was too much.
And taking a break.
If I can see the ground, then I don't really know what's going on.
How many extra attacks do I get?
What's -2 in extra attacks?
But yeah, we're
You
gonna
get hit
go
twice?
we'll take our break now. I'll switch it to break music.
No
That's a
Pikmin
negative,
in the
that's a
backyard.
-1 attack. That means you heal the enemy.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm okay
Don't
with
worry
that. Like if that's what we want to do.
It's not.
Ooh.
This is our
But
break
these
music
tunes,
now.
though.
Okay. Here being
Microwaving a little snack of my heat pad.
Please don't eat your heat pad.
Don't tell me what to do.
Fair. Okay, I'm actually be right back.
It looks delicious.
Sick. Alright, that is how that works. I was pretty sure that if I took Full Arm Master, it's +7 to hit and +5 to damage, and it is. Fucking love it.
How much? How much plus to hit?
It'll be +7 when I'm at level 4.
Oh, nice.
And then yeah, it's +5 for the damage. So I can do the like stab, bonus action, blunt end of the staff hit, extra attack.
That'll be nice.
Yep. Or I guess yeah, level 5 I'll have the extra attack. So I'll be able to do almost 3 attacks with the glaive. It'll be like 2 3/4.
Alright, back.
My headphones are at least back in range.
So I officially talked to a doctor for the first time in like 12 years today.
Why haven't you been going to get your yearly
Shit,
visits?
Mr. Moneybags over here.
No, think of how much money I saved.
Physicals are free.
Oh, that's fair.
You have health insurance.
That's a valid point.
Yeah, I was supposed to get a doctor in 2020.
I'm sorry.
Community
to
Health
hear
Centers of Burlington has been having has had open PCPs for a while.
Yep, I got on a couple of lists to like get enrolled, and it took a year for the place in Colchester to get back to me.
Oh, the place on Riverside Avenue, you could have just gone in and gotten it.
No. Mm. But, yep.
Now you're peak health.
I mean, basically. I got
Wait a minute,
told-
how did you know that you had high enough blood pressure that you needed to stop doing things?
Because I have a blood pressure cuff, and because I, like, actually got tested for that.
You've been self-diagnosing yourself for the last couple of years about stress, anxiety, and blood pressure?
No, like, I talked to a psych, and they were like, hey, you have stress, anxiety, depression, and high blood pressure. And I was like, that last one really helps all of the others, and the others really help that last one.
Complimentary. I really want my heart pumping good when I'm already stressed.
Yeah. Yeah, so for the last couple of years, I've just been keeping track with a blood pressure cuff. Well, waiting to actually get on the list to go see an actual doctor. Because the other thing is, I never established care since I moved to Vermont, because I moved here when I was like 20. And I'm like, meh. That was a big mistake. Turns out when you put things off, you put them off indefinitely.
That tracks.
It is easier to just keep putting it off. It is true.
And the longer you keep putting it off, the harder it is to want to go do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm back. Is everyone else back?
I can be.
Well, aren't you special?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Okay then. That means everyone is back. Okay.
Oh,
If we're all back, it's Ralgar's turn. And
I
Vice,
like the
actually,
other
you both
music
get to
better.
choose. What do you mean? Oh, so you guys can choose Vice and Ralgar because you both have the same initiative.
you're how's Ralgar looking?
Oh, I'm untouched.
Yeah, he's just sitting
Yeah,
in the
me
back.
too.
Homeboy can attack from like 25
I think
feet
I'm
away.
hidden, so I think I would like yield the turn to him instinctively,
Sure.
assuming I'm hidden.
Sure. Or so you hope.
I'll step
Yeah,
up to see what
it's
that
my
noise
assumption.
was. And upon seeing a bear, a fucking giant, and an ogre, I'm gonna maybe ask if this is not a fight we win.
It is if we fall back and only fight them one at a time in a 2-wide corridor.
Yeah.
So if we fall back like 5 to 10 feet, we can only fight them one at a time.
So, I believe your character would know this, but they'll be able to shuffle in 2 wide spaces and get through each other and just keep coming front line to back line as long as they have the movement.
Right, but wouldn't that trigger an attack of opportunity against everybody that they're shuffling off of?
Potentially, it depends if they have ranged attacks or not.
You did see a javelin come from the ogre.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you would know that bears don't have ranged attacks.
Well, we don't know. He might
I'm
have bad breath.
fine with being hit by javelins. I'm less fine than getting hit with dual spears and dual clubs because I think that one's going to hurt more than the other.
What if it's an ice bear?
It's actually not. It's a brown bear. It's not a polar
Oh.
bear. I know it says polar bear, but it's meant to be a brown bear.
So if I step there,
Correct.
I'm gonna say we should probably get the fuck out of here. It's gonna be professional opinion. I'll give the Verbeeg another stabby, but I think we talk about a retreat.
I think you should move back a little bit more after your attack. Like, oop, that's not what I want.
I'm not even gonna attack.
Did it?
Like there. So that they can
So-
only stand in this little area.
If I cluster us up, Frank's bird can teleport us.
Only 15 feet, remember? It's not like a...
Yeah, Frank's bird also has to get through
Okay, but
the Verberg.
what if I was Frank's bird and that meant they could cast my expeditious retreat?
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this probably ain't a fight we can win, boys, and start stepping down out over here. And I'll cover retreats, but I'm gonna stay there.
Device's turn.
All right. Yep.
So, like, the look on everyone's face. Do we look like we're running? Like, are we looking panicked like we're all about to leave?
My guy doesn't look
What
like
were you
he's
saying?
panicked.
Or do we look like we're standing our ground? What do we look like we're doing as like a unit? Are we holding ground or looking like we're about to pivot?
I would pivot, but not. My character looks like pivoting, but not retreating.
I think we need to get to a more defensible location where we don't have a bear, an ogre,
Okay.
and a thing all beating on us.
That's literally 5 feet back.
Yeah. I just want to. I'm trying to, because we can't really talk, so I'm just trying to gauge what we look like we're gonna do. So I'm gonna come this way, and I'm gonna back up while shooting this guy. And I'm gonna shoot him with. Actually, I'm going to shoot him with a firebolt because I think that does
You-
more damage.
have an advantage because you're hidden.
Yes. Okay.
You would also have sneak attack if you shot him, though.
Oh shoot! Yeah, no, you're right. Sneak attack because I have advantage. You are correct.
And also, Bins is within 5 feet.
Oh, that too. Yeah, I will do that. That sounds wonderful.
I mean, if you want to roll 1d10, that's fine. It's up to you. As opposed to the 1d8 plus 2d6.
No, we're good. 18 damage to the polar bear.
Looking pretty hurt. Not quite half, but definitely close with that shot.
And I'm gonna take a hide action over here. And I'm assuming that because only this guy can see me, it's only against him.
I mean, they all saw the shot, so...
Yeah, but now that I'm hiding over here, is my stealth against them?
It depends on how your stealth is,
Okay.
because they're passive perception
Okay.
if they walked around the corner. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's against anyone.
It
So,
doesn't
like,
matter.
It was low enough you stubbed your toe trying to hide or something, and everyone knows where you are at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm just gonna tweet my coordinates real quick.
So the ogre is going to go and try and club the only thing that it can currently club.
That's itself, right? Oh.
Nope. It's going to do 8 damage. And that is all it can do. Polar bear is going to sidle along here. It's going to make a bite attack against Bins and a claw attack against Jensen. That is attack against the Bins. I'm pretty sure you can't deflect missile that, but it will ask you if you want to.
I don't.
You should be able to click
Should've.
no, and it should keep. Yeah, there we go. For 6 damage, and then the claw attack against Jensen. It's consistent. Look at that. For
Why is it so high?
Consistent.
because I'm only rolling max damage against
Fuck,
you.
you're consistent.
That was
I-
max damage.
I'm gonna roll concentration, but I'm down.
No, so Bane goes away. If you're unconscious, Bane goes away. So it already. No, don't clear all. You're still bleeding. There we go. Okay.
Well, I was feeling confident until that. I'm like, oh, it only does 6 damage. Like, that's not bad.
It shouldn't be. None of these things should be doing the damage that they currently are if you're going by strict averages.
I'm gonna attack the Verbeeg. Gonna miss the Verbeeg. Okay, I'm gonna use that key point for Flurry of Blows.
Let's go. And scratch feet. Okay, you hit.
That should be +2.
Okay,
I
so
love
we
it.
get 2 more on there. Also, that didn't do. Oh, it did do. Okay, do this. And
And
he's
then-
now very hurt.
Instead of my second attack, I'm gonna use
Rakus, near death would be that he's below 25%.
Hand of Healing on Jensen.
Just keep getting him back up. You know how much damage he's absorbed?
Quite a bit.
It'll
That's
that
plus
+5
2.
point.
So yeah, it's 5 total.
And then
What would you like
I'm
to
gonna
do?
have to. No,
we
'cause
gonna
I can't use another. I can only use one key point per turn, right?
You can use multiple key points. You used your
Okay,
action
I
and
thought-
your bonus action, though, because Flurry of Blows is a bonus action. So you only have a reaction left in movement.
Yes, I won't be able to use another one. Just take like Step of the Wind.
Step of the Wind is a
Alright.
bonus action.
That's
Are
all
we
I'm gonna
go-
be able to do.
Are you gonna have us do dex rolls to see which one of us goes?
Yes. Wow. I just realized the number that was rolled. 2 2s and a 1.
I don't want to talk about it.
Jack's ability check. You go first.
yeah.
Let me update combatant 2. A 3 update. And wham. So you can
Alright,
use half your movement speed to get up if you'd like. Or you
I
can attack
do.
with disadvantage at prone. It's really up to
Nope.
you.
I plan on standing up. I am going to use all 15 points of lay on hands of me as my primary action.
Sure.
Um,
You're at 20 now.
let me just put those to 0. And as a bonus action, I am going to Shield of Faith myself.
Ooh. You should be able to target yourself. Yep, it gave
I
you the 2
did.
AC. It automated it. Let's go. Okay.
And I don't want to take an attack of opportunity
It'd be
running
2.
away.
If
Yep.
you went away from home.
Yep. And I don't want to leave Bins here to get tag teamed. So that is currently my turn.
Okie dokie. So he's going to make 1 attack against you and 1 attack against Bins. First
Time to
attack
get put back into the ground.
against Jensen is just barely a hit
Jesus, it just doesn't stop.
for 16 damage. So he's not
Why-
back
why-
in the ground. And you succeed on the
Why
concentration.
did he hit so goddamn hard?
And then
I don't think I've been hit for less than 15 points of
Bins
damage.
is a miss.
And just never fucking hits Finn.
Aionar.
I'm so much fucking damage.
Oh,
If I could get 1 second to breathe, I could recast Bane on 3 people. Actually, I don't.
So I can
have
tell you he
spell
rolls
slots
3
anymore.
damage die on those. And
Yeah.
every time he's rolled against you, it's been 2 maxes or near maxes, and then the third one's been all over the place.
Statistically higher than average.
I would let you sneak that in if you'd like. on the diagonal, I'd say that you wouldn't hit Jensen, if that's what
Yeah,
you're.
that's what I was hoping for. And the bird is immune, so whether he rolls it or not,
It might make
I'll
him
heal
roll, but it doesn't.
I'll
really-
heal him if he needs
yeah.
to.
If you have them all of them targeted, it should let you. It should. Okay, there was the bird rolled. Everyone succeeded.
Well, I have a bad feeling it doesn't do anything.
Oh, it says
half
base
damage,
half.
okay.
So, yep, roll the damage and then he. Oh, the bird. Just make sure the bird gets 3. No, the bird didn't take any damage. It did the immunities. So everything else does take 3 damage.
Well, that was fucking pitiful.
Did you have a bonus action?
I do.
I find that breathed weapon is the most underwhelming racial. That
Yeah,
sounds
but like,
so
it
cool.
could be more
It
whelming.
sounds so cool, but it's only 2d6. So if you roll low and they save,
It's
it's
not
just
overwhelming. It's not underwhelming. It's just whelming.
It's whelming.
Yeah.
Would you like to move, and would you like to bonus action anything?
I'm currently deciding what I want to bonus action.
Sure.
And I think I'm going to Healing Spirit.
And does that, if you put it on Jensen, I think that would immediately activate once because he's
Yes.
entering it, so you would be able to heal him right away.
Is he entering, or is the spirit entering him?
Yes.
Yes.
Good question.
Oh god. Right, so he's targeted, so healing. Or max.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
My heals are rolling great, my damage is not. I'll take
Hey,
it.
you've been making sure that Jensen's still doing. Oh, he already got. I think you already got healed for 6, didn't you?
He did.
No. Was
Yeah.
I at 4?
Yeah, you were at 20 and then you took 16 damage to the face.
No.
So yeah, now you're at 10. You should be at 10.
Alright, and that's my turn. My bird's just gonna sit back there and chill.
Disadvantage on all attacks against it though.
Could you ask it to cancel that concentration? It thinks that got damaged when I changed my hit points.
Delete.
Thank you.
Okay. So this thing's gonna do what it's done the entire
This is gonna
time.
hurt.
One attack against Jensen, one attack against Bins. It's a 20
Jesus.
total.
16. I'm calling it.
For 20
Nope,
damage.
it went higher.
And the attack against Bins is an 8.
God damn,
This has happened the
Mike.
same way 3 times.
Mike, you're being rude.
I can't help it. I'm not doing it.
Why
This
are you
is
cheating so
random.
much?
Ralgar, this wouldn't be
I will
happening
take a
if
hit
you
for
could just
this.
fucking hit him.
Okay,
But not
this
right
guy's
now. This guy commits to.
Going to bite Bins.
Should I deflect it?
We can't deflect the bite.
Yeah, you should have.
For 9 damage, and then going to claw. Crit.
It's not cool, man.
This isn't cool. For 20 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, these fuckers hit.
Well, that was a crit. And the ogre is going to attack this thing with disadvantage. And miss. And it is Aionar's turn. I would like to point out that statistically, they have rolled great and you have rolled like crap.
Yep. I'd also like
So-
to point out that I'm on a healing spirit, so I will
Before-
pop up on my
You
turn.
will. Before anyone's like this, as far as the encounter goes, you guys have had pretty much worst luck possible.
Versus best luck possible.
There is
yeah.
a much higher chance than what you are seeing here of you actually being able to do this. This is
I feel like we should have
worst
this.
case scenario. You literally are in the worst case scenario with luck.
I am tired of hearing that though when we.
Well, no, like this is with luck. I don't even think you guys did anything particularly wrong to the book as far as the book is concerned. This is just with luck. And Sildar appears now.
If only.
No, we
I'm
don't.
actually going
Ex Machina.
to resummon. Nope, not that. I'm actually going to resummon my wildfire spirit in the exact location that it's in.
Sure. 2 dex saves.
Yep.
Okay. So this Verbeeg is gonna do 8, so he's gonna fail and take full damage. And the ogre is an 18.
Fuck.
Jesus.
16. But I mean, 3 damage.
Hey, Mike, do you want to balance this and just subtract 10 from all of your rolls? All
Hey.
of them. Going.
No. No, I will not.
Jesus.
That was your action, correct? So you still had the bonus.
I just used Healing Word on Bins to get him
Okay,
up
so
for his
Bins is up.
turn.
Okay. Would you like to move it all?
No.
You should move a little.
It's up to you. I mean, you don't have to. Jensen wouldn't have said that technically because he's currently unconscious.
Yeah, no, I'm good right here.
So you can use half your movement to get up and then do
I'll
it.
use half my movement to get up.
Bins, if you just like shimmy down one block
yeah.
and like lean over Jensen's body and then shimmy back to your location, you'll get healed for another d6.
Yeah, actually, you could do that and get healed for a d6. Do a
I
little
shimmy.
dance.
I shimmy. I do a cat step.
Well, okay, so this is going poorly
I
now.
have to drag
one
you, I
health.
think. Oh, no. Wait a minute.
Nope.
There we go. So now you're at 5 HP. Hey, that means
You should disengage and fucking haul. We're not gonna hold with 5.
he is looking very injured, but it is up to you. He would he'd have the near death thing up. But
Did I use all 3?
also, yes, you did use all 3. 2 flurry of blows and 1 healing hand. Just wait a minute.
No, healing hand wouldn't have been
Oh.
a key point.
You did what? Did you do 3?
I think I've
No.
only done 2 flurry blows.
I thought I only heard 2.
Yeah, no, I think you're good.
All right,
You should have 1 more. I'll give you 1. Oh, you already gave yourself. There you go.
I just gave it back. All right, we're getting Jensen up. I'm gonna do the same thing I've done.
Jensen will be coming up on his turn automatically at the beginning of his turn.
You can heal yourself with hand of healing if you'd like to.
All right, we'll do that. We're
Okay,
hitting
that's your
this guy.
first hit for the flurry.
First hit.
I think
and
what
then we
happened
flurry.
is very, very
God,
close
somebody
to
can
death.
roll for damage.
I think what happened is it took a key
It-
point away anyway when you deflect missiles, even though you didn't choose to do it.
Gotcha.
We just have to keep track of
So
that.
the first attack with flurry misses, and then I'll heal myself with hand. I should have moved.
Make sure to target yourself.
Oh, there we go. I didn't click consume resource. Like I
Oh,
didn't uncheck that box.
gotcha.
That's why. Nice.
That's right, because you can
Nice.
use Hand of Healing as an action by itself, or you can replace a hit with Flurry of Blows. That's the key point. That's right.
Alright, just give myself 2 health because I didn't target correctly.
Did you give him 2 health? No, he's still at the right amount of health. Okay,
Yeah. Oh. No, go ahead.
okay, so you get healed for a D6. Let's see what happens right here. Let's roll that D6. Is it 3 charges on the Healing Spirit?
4
Give him the-
charges, so there's one more
Okay,
left.
one more. Okay. So you're up with 6 HP, Jensen.
Cool. Let me hit +6.
And
And
then
that is at the start of your turn, so you do get your whole turn.
you are no longer prone to, because I'm guessing you're using half your movement.
Yeah. No, I'm using half my action to get up.
You have a very
Um,
damaged Verbeek in front of you, a almost half damaged cave bear, and then a very slightly damaged ogre.
Oh,
Your
God.
companions are kind of poising to either choke point or run. They haven't run. None of them have run away fully, so it's not like you're being
Yeah.
abandoned.
Yeah.
None of them can really run away at all.
I mean, you could try beating something and sliding back. And
Well,
could
if I
try and
slide back,
into
I'm gonna
front line.
get. If I slide back, I'm gonna get 2 attacks of opportunity. Is the hard part. And as we know, they hit for all of the damage. So unfortunately,
That's fair.
unfortunately, I am going to disengage and move 5, 10, 15 back, and then as a
do I have any bonus actions left?
You have no spell slots, so
Yeah, I have some other shit. Is the thing. That is as an action. That's as an action.
Is that
don't.
action disengage?
Yeah, disengage is an action.
your only bonus action you have is Vow of Enmity.
No, I have racial ones, and
Or you
Vow of
have
Enmity is one of them.
Radiant Soul, if you want it.
Yeah, but I can also change it to the other ones, but I can't read what they are. I don't have any spells. I'm assuming if I change
Once
my
per long rest, you can use a bonus action to transform your revelation. So
I could
unless-
just transform it. I couldn't use it.
correct. It's only per long rest.
Well-
Privately rolling dice.
Well, no, I can change it, and then on a long rest, I get back the ability to change it.
I'm editing stuff.
Oh, okay.
So what does that do? I'm done because just changing it doesn't get me anything. It doesn't activate it, right?
No, because it's your bonus action. You'd have to actually use another bonus action to activate it.
Gotcha.
No, sorry. Once per long rest, you can use a bonus action to transform using your revelation, which lasts for 1 minute. So you had to choose between one of the 3 revelations. Can you change that on the fly?
I can change it on the fly. It says you can choose between one of 3 revelation options. Once per long rest, you can use a bonus action to
I'm
no,
thinking you
can't
chose revelation. Yeah.
I already chose. It
chose
was-
Radiant Soul. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just on Foundry. It's labeled weird. It's showing up that I can choose as a bonus action
Foundry
as well.
is labeled weird.
Yeah,
That's full stop.
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. So yeah, I'm just gonna go here and I'm done.
Gotcha. Ralgar. You can move up and then back. You can do whatever you have so much range.
If I step up to here, how
Okay.
damaged is
very,
that dude
very
looking?
hurt.
All right. You know what we're gonna do then? Holy shit, we're actually gonna hit him. Oh,
Finally!
my God. Oh,
It's a
Finally!
miracle.
Let's go.
all right. How damaged is the bear looking?
None?
No, he's looking damaged. He's looking. He's not below half, but he's pretty close.
All right.
He's hurt, but not badly injured.
If I step into the healing circle, is it gonna try to heal me even though I'm at full?
It's a choice.
I have to
believe.
choose.
All right. I'm gonna step there and be our choke point because I'm still at full health.
Fuck yeah. I can heal you too when I'm not spending all of my turn healing me.
Okay, Vice. So you just saw Ralgar kill. You see like a blood splatter.
do want- I
and a
do one of
falling to
these.
the
I-
ground.
Do I
Okay.
speak bear? Can I go "Rrrr" at the bear?
You don't speak bear. You speak bug, but not bear.
And at this point, everybody's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna take another shot.
Sure. You do not get advantage, but you will get sneak attack if it hits. Because they're
Right beside it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You will get sneak attack. We will
Okay.
100%.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Oh, I did. Hold on. I'm gonna not self-roll that.
I could reveal it to everyone. I should know if I can.
Oh wait. Oh, we'll say discard previous. There we go.
Clank shot?
Yeah.
I think he named
Sure.
his crossbow.
Sure. That's
I
fine.
did.
I mean, our last road.
Oh, it got
I
rid
can
of.
even hope.
Yeah.
When I self-roll, I have more options than when I don't.
I don't understand how that works.
I had extra formulas earlier, and now I don't.
That's
Oh
weird.
well. And Fury of the Small shouldn't be on this, but it might be by accident because I don't know what
We'll
this is
see when
actually going to do.
If you hit and when the damage rolls, we'll see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, I know sneak attack won't be there, so I'm going to add that.
Well, you still have to actually hit it, which you did.
Okay, so it
Wait a
did add
minute.
Fury of the Small,
Wait a
though, which
minute.
it shouldn't have.
No, wait. You need to hit it first. So you hit
Oh,
it.
you
Now
sure?
you would do damage. You rolled a 15, which by itself hits it. But
Did I roll an attack?
you rolled. You
Yeah.
did not roll an attack beforehand. At least
Oh.
not one that was.
Does a 12 hit?
Yeah, you also hit with the 15. Like you rolled the d20 and it hit with the 15.
Oh, did I?
You hit it 100%.
Oh,
so I just think
okay, I
you roll
didn't-
damage now with
okay.
sneak attack.
Okay.
For some reason, it skipped the hit and it just had you roll. It's weird. You're
roll
on
another
you're on the
attack?
damage
Oh,
portion of it.
this
now.
is the screen I was looking for. Okay. So
'Cause
now
you're
it all
on the
works.
damage portion of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So now it works. I have
It
it set up
is.
so I can check off all the stuffs.
Gotcha. So it is now badly injured and pretty damn hurt.
Okay. I'm gonna just go right here. We'll say, actually right here, and I'm gonna take a hide bonus action.
What? You don't want
Yeah,
to
I
just run
know.
right in?
Now.
Get some good initiative rolls.
You feel relatively hidden.
Okay.
Hey, the dead guy goes first.
How is he
Nice.
faster than me?
Welcome.
The body twitches.
Everyone dies.
So I'm not gonna bother moving, but if I needed to for line of sight, I would peek out around.
Sure, you do get advantage as
Um,
well.
Okay.
Woof.
Sure.
I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Everyone, we're
assuming
having a
that's a
very
miss.
bad night.
It's true. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna hide again.
Sure. Roll stealth.
I don't have another good bonus action at the moment, so
You could just
You
engage for
could, you could cast that one spell that gives you a dash.
I could, but then I'd be leaving all of you guys here.
But he already can cast it. Okay, so he's gonna do what he's done the whole time. We're gonna bite Bins and we're gonna claw the next person that's in line.
Doesn't sound right.
I mean, so he'll miss biting Bins, and he'll probably successfully claw me, right?
Correct.
Crit you.
He
For-
probably crit you.
For like at
No,
least
he
40
just
damage,
barely hits. Just barely
40 damage?
hits you
right?
It's
for 10 damage.
Shit, Ben.
He didn't hit Bins. He didn't do it again.
I never got hit for something so low.
Get ready, dude.
Bins, it's your turn. There is a very damaged bear and a angry ogre, currently in heated battle with a dodging wildfire spirit.
Oh, he's not dodging
Take
this
my-
turn.
He didn't do damage
Oh, you're
last
right.
turn. He's
He
still
is
dodging.
He's just flapping his wings in his face angrily.
Well, honestly, that's helping us quite a bit.
It's like a
Oh, yeah.
distraction. Yeah, he's like flying around a little bit. You got
Bonus
this.
action, I'm
You
gonna
can finish
use
it off.
Another attack.
I believe in you.
That's very
And then
foolish of
damage?
you tonight.
It's so close. He's so hurt, but he's barely alive.
Ralgar
And then
will
I'm
get him.
gonna walk down where Ralgar is.
And then, sure.
there.
You
And
walk
you're gonna,
through the healing
You're gonna
thing.
swing through the healing thing, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna go away.
Wow.
I'll take it.
Hey, okay. So Jensen has gotten max heals almost all night. Bins hasn't taken as much damage, but doesn't get any heal roll. Like his heal rolls are terrible.
yeah.
So it's
Well,
even
no,
now.
some of his heal rolls against me have been great too. I've been
Yeah,
on
you've
the
been
receiving
getting
end of a
you've
lot of
been
heals.
getting really good heals. Bins hasn't been getting hit as much, but also his heals have been like low roll as far as to him.
Yeah.
Any healing he's taken. But it's Ralgar's turn. There's a barely alive, very angry bear.
Ah, bear.
Damn.
It's a very dead bear.
All right.
I was going to make him my friend.
Yeah, it's. You can befriend what's left.
Okay.
So the ogre's totally undamaged.
He's taken 3 damage. But currently the wildfire spirit seems to have his attention. You resummoned that though, so it should be at 20 HP, not at 12.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, you know what?
The wildfire spirit is the only thing that's damaged him so far.
Correct.
No, he took half health. I think he took half damage on your.
It was the Wildfire
on your
Spirit.
fire-
That was the thing. The Wildfire Spirit's the only thing that's damaged him. The resummon.
I thought he got half damage on
That
the
was
fire breath.
that was the thing. Oh,
The fire breath was his character action. Not...
did Wildfire Spirit do any? Does Wildfire Spirit do half damage on summon?
Yeah.
So he should be then more damage than 3.
Roll up here. That was the breath weapon.
The breath weapon hit for 6, but halved to 3.
About there. Ooh, I can go down in there. Fuck yeah.
Hit that thing.
The
Where's the
summon
resummon?
wildfire should have done 2 damage, 1.5 rounding down or rounding up, or rounding down. It's 1 to.
I'm gonna duck into this little alcove.
Okay, should have done 1 damage because it doesn't round up.
Yeah. So
Okay,
now he has
see-
4 damage.
Correct.
20. That's 25% more damage.
True. He's gonna attack with disadvantage on the spirit, and he's gonna miss. Jensen,
Let's go.
you just hear a
Okay.
heated battle. The healing spirit
I-
is no longer there, so you don't have to move through it if you're like.
5, 10, 15. I'm gonna move to here. Can he get through that gap?
He's if you look behind him, it was a pretty small gap he got through. So yes.
No. I mean, like, could he move past the
Yes, you
wildfire
have the-
spirit to engage
you-
with me?
Yeah.
Okay, so if knowing that, I am gonna move to here until I'm ready to attack him, because then he couldn't do that without disengaging from it, which is still fine.
Correct.
I am going to
Wow,
heal
is that
myself.
2 ones in a row for initiative?
No, I had a non-one in between.
Oh, okay.
I
I'm
got to
gonna heal-
participate for 1 round.
You've done a lot. Jensen's
I know.
got Jensen has taken so much damage and healed. That shouldn't be just 3. What's healing hands? that
Healing
looks
hands
rough.
is well. I rolled. Oh yeah, that just says 3, so
It's
it should be more.
2d4.
Than,
So take away.
What did it
so you're
roll?
back at 6. It just gave you 6. So just roll
So it could be
2d4.
less.
Roll 2d4 and then we'll just do the math. Okay,
8.
so give yourself 8 HP because I already put it back to what it was before.
so this is way better.
Yeah.
And then I am going to channel divinity against him. Oh, I'm not within 10 feet of him, so I don't want to do that. Then I am going to do what I should have done but didn't have time to do before, and I am going to use my racial thing to get the wings
wings?
and the +2 damage.
Let's go.
He's getting racial in here.
Whoa.
Yep. I cast it on the ogre.
Oh no, he gave me over wings.
I don't think that's how that works.
It's gonna fly now.
No.
I'm curious if I target myself, will it apply it?
Ogre's over there. Flap, flap, motherfucker.
He just wins now because he also gets +2 damage on all of his hands.
Yeah. I want to see if it will actually apply it to me. Nope. Okay, so it doesn't matter.
You can now fly, and you get to add a +2 damage anytime you hit.
Yeah.
Aionar. You get to go. It's crazy. Who would have thought?
I'm trying to figure out how I'm feeling about things in general.
I feel better and worse simultaneously.
That's fair. I'm gonna get myself into a position where I can actually see the ogre a little bit better. Not that I really want to, but
Why can I not see Ralgar?
Because he went around the corner a little bit into the Hall of Tombs,
Ah,
where all the undead are going to come from. I think you need to roll 2d6.
That would
two
change-
more
that
times.
would-
You have to do the every single time. It's not having certain parts of automation is unfortunate.
my immersion.
Shut up.
You're rolling good on those, though.
You are rolling fantastic on
Like,
those.
damn.
I'm feeling a lot better.
You just did.
I wasn't feeling good, but I am feeling a lot better now.
7 damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel way better now.
Where the hell was that earlier, bro?
He
I
was
was
healing.
keeping everyone
he,
alive.
he was healing so much.
All right, I mean, just holding the defib on 2 people non-stop.
Yeah.
There's no excuse.
Okay, would you like to move or do a bonus action at all?
I'm trying to figure out.
You can have it take the dodge action and see if he keeps missing.
I'm gonna move to like here, and then hold on. I'm going to have him attack first.
Yeah,
I won't be able
because
to
that way
see
you can
him
actually
if I
see him.
move.
Yeah, you don't want to do that to yourself. That sounds like a bad time. Let's go. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Vice.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Me and Aionar have been taking up the rear.
I think my total initiative count for the entire
Oh,
combat is
boy.
like 7.
That's being generous.
Now you can
It
pick and
is.
see, yeah. Let's see. You went so long ago. I don't remember what you got for a sneak. 15. You feel like you're at an advantage on this. You creep
Yeah.
up and take a good shot.
Okay. Let's take the good shot, guys.
People
Oh,
don't miss
that's
on
another.
numbers there.
Can you just reveal that one?
I can't see. No, sadly I can't.
Okay,
can
that's
delete.
okay.
But I can't see it.
Okay, discard preview. Bang. Okay.
How many people are cheating right now?
Do I have advantage?
You do have advantage.
13.
You trying to miss there,
Yep.
but you didn't.
I'm gonna use Fury of the Small here.
This is your other Fury of the Small.
Yeah, my second Fury of the Small, and I'm also gonna use Sneak Attack.
I'd hope so. Because
Damn.
it's dead. See,
Yeah.
that was definitely
Also,
meant to be a lot
I will,
easier if things had.
Oh, the thing I was trying to do is I was trying to add this description, which works well because I killed it. Clank shots, gears clank loudly as Vice pulls the trigger. The crossbow vibrates with a mechanical rhythm as the bolt flies through the air sharply.
I just need to know who is Vide.
Yeah, who's Vide?
Yeah.
It's a good description. I like it.
I mean, it could be Vidi.
It could
Yep.
be Viddy.
Oh,
That's a good
Vidi.
question.
Alright.
Oh,
I've
Viddy.
never
gonna,
really.
I'm gonna run out
Clarified.
from behind my little corner here.
Sure.
Be like, ready to stab.
So you see, a bunch of just goats and sheep in a pen,
Holy shit.
back in that room where the light was originally coming from. I just was like,
Huh.
where are all my notes?
Can I ask the really dumb question now that I'm
Sure.
assuming we're fully out of combat? If we had not chosen the leftmost cave, would that bear probably not have come into play?
So if you start a fight, it does eventually come into play.
Okay.
Everything will eventually come into play if you go down that route. You didn't have to necessarily start a fight. There's a route where you could have, but the route for this one, not starting a fight, was pretty niche. Like, it would have been rough to get
That was just purely a constant barrage of terrible rolls in our favor.
Yeah.
Against our favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took
That thing was.
so much goddamn damage.
So
You
in
did.
case you see another one of them again, I can't tell you why, but it's 3d6 on a spear hit.
Yeah.
He rolls a lot of
3d6
dice.
where he is consistently getting above,
Above
15.
average. Yes.
Yeah, actually, that's nuts.
But yeah, you're currently here. You see a large chamber where you currently are.
I would like
gonna
to explore. Oh, I can't.
It's a ring-shaped
Oh,
excavation.
should we check the big boys for big boy things?
I'd also like to harvest the brown bear. It's more pelts.
Sure.
Meat.
Roll survival for me. Let me see what's treasure. I don't. Think...
I'm gonna high five our rogue friend if he wants to check who's actually good at investigations.
So it takes you a
I-
long time.
not
It's a pretty
me.
rough pelt, but you do get something.
Could you give
I've
me
got a 3.
Could you give me a 10-10 of light?
Sure. That's right. Because you walked.
Yeah,
I guess he
I'll
walks
recast light. I'll cast light on you.
I believe I have torches. If I knew that.
You -1 on the deck. You really don't know how to roll dex today, huh?
Rough.
Maybe I don't have torches.
It's
have
in
a-
your so all of your main things are in the backpacks. Go to inventory and there's a picture of a
Yeah.
backpack and click on it and the things are in there.
Yeah, see, I don't have a torch, which is strange. I guess I didn't take the right
oh.
pack.
Anywho, I'm gonna high five Aionar if he wants to search both the ogres for things.
50.
I'll do it.
Okay, so you no longer have this light orange.
It's an okay.
Because there's only one source of light.
I have an okay investigation. It's not.
It's better than all of our negative investigations.
You know.
I
what,
have a
that's
3.
fair. Oh,
I have +1.
You do not find anything on the ogre or in that. That doesn't mean that there's nothing here, but they do seem to be carrying nothing on them. You can get a spear if you'd like. And a shield. If anyone wants it, you'd be able to pick up a shield that he used.
Is it better than my shield?
It's nothing special. It's just a normal shield.
Just a shield. Okay.
Can I get me that spear that does 3d6?
It does not do 3d6 when you roll it.
The javelin the ogre threw is in the wall.
You can grab a javelin too.
Could I restock my javelin?
Sure.
I have two javelins. I at least have one.
Sure.
Did he have any more on him?
Nah, well, I'm gonna say he has one more, but that investigation really had one more javelin on him.
So I get 2?
Yes.
Oh, cool. I'm back up to full javelins.
Can I check out this
So
tomb
the
up here?
room in the back, carved steps on the south side climb 5 feet to this 10-foot high, 15-foot square room, which has a narrow, natural exits in the east and west walls. In the middle of the room is a rectangular stone block 7 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 3 feet tall. Pictographs on the walls of the chamber tell a tale of one tribe's journey through mighty mountains and across a perilous tundra.
Is that the hero's journey?
Is this a tomb or is this a sacrifice block?
It looks like a tomb.
Can I take a little peeksies?
You can attempt to open it.
Sure.
So this would be, if anyone wants to help, this is a combined check. If everyone wants to help.
Yeah.
I would help him, and I would
combined.
guidance.
It's up north. To the north.
Can I guidance this?
No, because you're all doing. Actually, you can guide yourself. Is what you can guidance.
That's what I mean.
You get one person you can guidance beforehand,
Okay.
and then we all can roll. I'll move.
Is this
I
for
can see
pushing the
through
lid
everything.
off?
Is this a strength check?
Also, do we actually want to check this first?
For traps?
I mean,
yeah.
I'm just like, nifty stone box, I'm gonna open it.
I was right there with
do
you.
an investigation check.
I am gonna like fully preface that you guys would walk up and be like, this is probably a tomb. And do with
I
that
guess
information as you need.
I would probably do this investigation
You can do
because Aionar
investigation-
did the first one.
Yeah,
high five.
investigation makes- Sure.
Well, that's I don't want to like impose that check. That's what we were.
No. That's what. Yeah,
saying
that's what I was
we were
gonna say.
just
Oh, no, I would
Yeah,
like
you're
you
doing
to
investigation.
check, yeah.
Okay.
I'll,
was gonna
I'll
say, I
be
don't-
levering my fucking glaive under a corner while you're trying to do that.
Like I can see the whole map.
And I would ask Aionar if
You
he wants
should
to
be
help
able
me
to see
do
the
this.
whole
I'd be like,
map.
"Do you want to help? You seem to
I
know a
would
bit
love
over
to
there."
help.
It doesn't matter too much in this case. Your vision currently should only be you.
Yeah, but like off screen, like off of what my character can see, I can see the rest of it.
I crit.
It doesn't matter that much. It's fine if it's.
I rolled the crit first.
So there are no traps to this tomb, but you are able to feel that there may be a little bit of magic inside. Not that it's going to release if you were to get this off, but there is some magical thing inside. You are able to know that it's not going to harm you when you open it, though.
So are we doing an athletics check?
It would be. I'm gonna say exactly what the book says. Strength specifically, not athletics. It says a strength check.
Okay.
Is this
Wow.
push, drag, or lift?
It is a strength check.
Because I have powerful build.
I'm not even gonna offer. Before
You
Aionar rolled, I may have offered to help, but
we just did really bad.
I've got worse than you guys, except for Ralgar apparently.
It is a group check, so anything you
could
could
still roll a
potentially
Okay, sure,
add
sure,
might actually.
Would I have any level of bonus from the powerful build?
I do not believe it doesn't say it would be any form of bonus.
Powerful
no.
build for like it's great for
Oh my
You
God.
rolled a
being able to
15.
yeah.
You
It's
negative
great
Give
for
it all.
being able to move things. It does not ever give you advantage on moving things, like for whatever reason.
Yeah, I wouldn't give
I,
you advantage on this, but it doesn't matter. With everyone, with Vice kind of watching you guys for a little bit and then hopping in at the end, you are able to push this off. And inside is a body. Looks like a chieftain of a tribe, and is clutching a pearl in its left hand, and its right hand seems to have a wand of sorts.
Yeah. No spears.
Ah,
I'll reach out for the wand.
Sure, you're able to take the wand. I don't know if you want to.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I have no interest. I'm like just disappointed there's not a cool, sexy like shield or. Yeah.
it just occurred to me that
I
we're
mean-
grave robbing. I don't really want anything to do with this, and I start.
I kind of. I'm a
I'm
goblin.
not here to
I'm not above
judge. I've
doing-
already opened it with you, but I'm backing away. This seems odd.
So do we know what kind of a wand it is?
you can do an Arcana check.
Would someone like to help me do an Arcana
You know-
check?
I'd
It's
love
a
to.
magic
Well,
wand.
I think I'd like to help you do it. I'd be like,
Aionar
does
just
anybody
grabs
know
the
what this
wand,
is?
So he can do an Arcana check on it if you'd like.
I high
With
five
help.
you on my way out the
Sure.
door, saying that I accidentally just participated in a grave robbing.
Thank you.
It
Okay,
wasn't grave
so
robbing. It was
you
exploration.
Look
Now
at
it's
this,
robbing.
and you find out that it is a +1 wand of the War Mage. But with your Arcana check, you also realize that in picking this up and pulling it out, you are currently cursed.
Excellent.
But with the Arcana check of a 24, you would know that putting it back would remove the curse. Or
Would
a
you know
remove
what
curse
curse is?
spell would also remove curses.
Does he know what the curse is?
Sure, with a 24. If you have this in your possession and it is not in the chieftain's tomb, you no longer can benefit from long rest until it is back in the tomb.
Oh, that's not worth it then.
This seems like
I
it's
mean,
something
take
we
it if
should.
you want.
It sounds like it's something we're supposed to use to help us beat the ogres, and then put it back.
Actually, that's a fair point. Maybe we should pocket this for a bit and definitely not forget to bring it back. What if we sell it to someone else?
Well,
I'm
dumb
asking
testing
Aionar, can we
question. If
transfer
he hands
the-
it to another person,
Yeah.
are you both cursed, or is just one of you cursed?
So
Or does it
you
transfer?
hand it to someone else and Aionar still feels cursed.
Oh, so he can't. It's not transferable.
All right, so it's whoever originally pulls it out of the tube.
Quick, maybe we have to sign an affidavit or something first, and then it'll.
I mean, do you know remove curse? Like now that you know that.
Did we level up?
You
I do not know remove curse.
And
it
I'd
third
like a
level
long
spell?
rest because that's when I'm going to change out this. I'm going to learn that I don't actually have expeditious retreat. I just run on my bonus action anyway, and then remember that I actually do know another spell out of nowhere. But I needed to rest for that, so
Everybody, there's no class that doesn't want a long rest.
Oh yeah, no. It's if we had the ability to remove curses, it would be one thing, but
I mean,
we do not. So
we can
You guys
remember
come
it's
back here
Pearl.
when you
Yeah.
Check the pearl out.
so
Sure, you can do an Arcana check on the pearl. You would have the feeling that it does the same, has the same effect. If you're gonna pick up the pearl, Aionar would realize that the curse is, you get cursed as well. But you can also do an Arcana check just to find out what it is.
I'm gonna yell to
would
Ralgar
know.
to join me.
That it is a pearl of power.
I ask
This is a very
Aionar
powerful
or
thing.
Bins.
That is, when you are attuned to it, you can use an action to speak its command word and regain 1 expended spell slot. And it's a
I
max
ask-
of 30.
I ask one of the guys to put their thing on the ground, and then ask Aionar if the curse drops. And I'm trying to find out if, like, how far we have to put it. Like, where can we feasibly
If
put it to count as
you're
in the tomb?
putting it on the ground, it's still there.
Okay, so it's got to be like in or on the coffin again.
You get the idea that, yeah, that's probably.
Yeah. Okay.
sure.
Well,
What
we
if
can
we
try it
take-
right now, I guess is what I'm getting at. We can put it back and try it.
I'm yelling
no, I
to
can't
my
do
brother to join me in this other room because I know he has some good heave-hoeing ability.
Vince, what were you going to do?
No, something my character wouldn't have said.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay,
definitely putting it back.
I'm watching to see if they put it back.
As you put
I
it,
put the bro back.
as it's put back, the curse does get removed. Okay, so that first line doesn't make any sense. Suspended from the ceiling of this chamber by a series of ropes and pulleys are 6 baskets. Clustered near the south wall are 3 wooden casks carved with Goodmead's symbol. Goodmead's symbol. A drinking mug made of a cut-off section of horn with an antler handle added upright in center.
Brother, let's grab the barrels and bring them back to our home. We might as well have something to show since we couldn't save the militia.
So the casts, each full cask weighs 200 pounds, and you still have retainers.
Yeah, but I think Ralgar can actually lift 2 of them.
Probably.
Yeah.
So you, as you're lifting them, you find that one of them is actually empty, but 2 of them are full.
I think he has the capacity to lift 2 without
400 pounds, I think so.
Yeah, I only can only lift 240, and I have 140 held because of the chainmail, the shield, and all the weaponry.
Yeah, with a 20, you have a 20 strength? Yeah, you're fine.
Why does
Plus,
it?
you're a powerful build. You can
Yeah.
definitely lift 400 pounds.
I was gonna say my inventory says I can only carry 300, and I think that's just.
I don't think it has powerful
wrong.
build in there because you are a full
I don't-
size larger.
I don't think it's built into the game. Why does Foundry think I'm holding 144 pounds?
Your gear is a lot heavier than you think it is.
Yeah,
I'm
chainmail's
reading the weight
55 pound.
Yeah, I'm reading the weight. Oh, because
You have
we
4
actually
javelins too, so that's
well, the
maybe
javelins aren't the weight. It's all the
Money, like-
consumables that we're not
Yep.
actually using because I'm holding 20 pounds of rations and 10 pounds of torches.
yeah, everything
and
in your
10 pounds.
backpack and all that. Yeah,
Fucking 50 feet of rope apparently is 10 pounds.
don't worry.
Yeah, like all that stuff is for encumbrance, and it's kind of usually just like an unsaid you're probably restocking on rations when you're in towns and stuff.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, the only thing left in this room is suspended from the ceiling with a series of rope pulleys or 6 baskets.
Does anybody, speaking of which, since I can cast light, does anybody want these 10 torches?
I mean, I think we should take them just in case because I have oil and we can always light oil on fire with it and stuff.
Yeah, I just mean if you you just said, hey, I thought I had torches, but I don't have any. Do you want these torches?
Yeah. If no one else wants them, because like Aionar can't see in the dark, so I'm also okay with him having them if he wants them. But if no one else wants them, definitely.
I'm not suggesting I throw them away, but if somebody I'm never going to use these torches.
Take a couple
So-
torches.
The basket has a total of 10 silver pieces. Nope, sorry. 10 gold. There we go. I had to do the math because it's given in really ridiculous quantities. And it has a small pink gemstone, a healer's kit, a hunting trap, and a rabbit skin bag containing 10 silvered sling stones. Now, as you do move the bags, they do make a good amount of noise, but there's nothing else in this cave that you know of, so...
Is there a sling? Sorry, you said sling
Sling
stones.
stones. There's no sling
But
there. Just
there's
sling
no
stones.
sling.
Yeah, you're never getting a sling again.
Well, I'm actually a dex-based character now, so that it actually makes sense if we need to shoot those that it's me.
So-
But
Now
The
you
way
notice
the
that you've lost that
healers-
privilege.
The way a healer's kit works in this game is you can just use it. It has 10 uses, and you don't need to make a medicine check to get someone stabilized.
Ooh, I vote that the rogue gets it because I already have like 6 different ways to heal.
And if anyone's
yeah,
gonna stay up
and
longer,
I can dash and disengage out and shit,
Yeah.
so that's not
Yeah.
a bad idea.
Aionar already has the ability to heal. Monk technically has can punch you to healing.
And how do I add that to myself in Foundry?
I think I have to add a healer's kit too. Where is here? Let's see if it's this
Okay.
easy.
Plus button on the bottom. So if you add a tool,
You have a healer's kit now. I got you.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
that's
cool.
way more complicated.
So the
There it is.
hunting trap is when you use an action to set it, this trap forms a sawtooth steel ring that snaps shut when a creature steps on a pressure plate in the center. It's just a chain, mobile object. It's fixed by a heavy chain to an immobile object. A creature that steps on the plate must succeed on a DC 13 Dex save or take 2 piercing damage and stop moving. Thereafter, until the creature breaks free with a DC 13 Strength check, they are immobilized.
So,
Or, I'm sorry, they can go up to 3 feet because of the chain. Yeah, because they essentially drag it. Each failed check deals 1 piercing damage.
how does it get set?
You have to use an action to set it.
An action to set it. And is it possible to hide it?
I'd let you do a survival check. Or someone do a
Survival check.
To try and like make it look like it's part of the environment.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a better argument skill. I was going to try to say, what about sleight of hand?
Nah, you're just trying to make it part of the environment.
Yeah, I know. I just have a 7. It's a me thing. It's not that it makes sense. I'm being selfish.
Would anyone like that in their inventory?
It wouldn't be bad for Ralgar because he can attack like 15 feet. So you could set it in front of him and stand behind it with the halberd.
He's like, yeah, come on and hit me. Sure.
Sure.
Does anybody have bonus actions?
What do I
I
search to
have
find
bonus.
this thing?
I have
do.
weird ones.
They have healing bonus
I
actions.
can add it to anyone. Like, are we doing Ralgar or is that going somewhere else?
So the only reason I'm asking is the person who's using this as an action is gonna have to have a bonus action to do something else, or they just can't have a turn when they set the trap.
That's a good point.
So it should be someone who has a bonus action that's usable that has it, I think.
I'll take it then. I can flurry of blows.
Yeah, you'd be a good one for it, and you're on the front line a lot too, so you can set it and kite back.
Okay.
He also can run like the Dickens.
Exactly.
That is true.
Hunting trap. There you go. Then you guys make sure to mark down that you have a pink gemstone. And 10 sling stones if anyone just wants. That can go in the Bank of Dugan's Hole.
Okay.
Is anyone able to guess the value? Not like the exact value, but a price range of the gem
They don't have
within
a jeweler's
100 gold?
kit.
Nope.
Then that is a no.
Does
What-
anybody here have decent animal handling? Other than I have a +2.
I would
Yeah,
assume
two.
Aionar.
Mine's okay.
If we leave the goats here, they're probably going to starve to death, and I think we should give them to the family of the militia.
You called it sling stones?
Yes, I can drag that into your. Or no, I'll drag it into your inventory just for the hell of it. Boop. Sling bullets,
so-
technically.
Here's the thing.
That sounds so much better.
I think we maybe figure out the goat thing later and just try to get out of here before we get haunted.
There is
I
no
think-
later. If we're leaving, like
Yeah, we're leaving. We're heading back to town. But
But there's so much more to this cave.
just the goat room.
there's
I'm-
really not though.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just a goat
It's-
room.
It is all goat. It's just nothing.
And
This
goat
all
meat.
that's left. We unless
Yeah,
you want to go
totally.
hang out more in
Listen.
the bear room.
I'm like walking over here. I'm like, I thought there was like a whole area over here. You can just kind of hear
Yeah,
me
that's
getting
the goat-
quieter.
that's the
Oh my
goat
god!
So many goats.
It's up this way.
Oh, it loops around to the goat room. Okay, I thought
You
these
get
might
a
have been angry
terrible
things.
smell coming from up there. And Bins, as you round the corner, you
Smells
see what looks
awful.
like a toilet. What would be
It's
used as a toilet?
God.
Oh,
Somebody
I
better
thought you
ask
said there was
me
a
up there.
skibbity over here.
There's some more tools in there.
Now I'm under Ralgar and I can't get up.
I'm gonna start working on the goat situation if nobody wants to go to the bathroom.
There is some meat roasting on the spit.
Ooh.
That's not good, guys.
Could
There
we
could be
short
so-
rest with
wait,
meat?
there's more. There's more over here. This is the
that's the
outside.
there's an outside way that you. That's a side way you can leave.
There's bones out there though.
Correct.
It is a
But
tube.
that's the refuse pit. That's the toilet and trash and stuff.
This is-
You're just
okay.
walking
So this-
around it. You're getting a
Yep,
big old
I'm-
whiff.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'm kind of a goblin.
Whoa. Don't be
look
racist
who's being
against your own
racist now.
kind.
I'm looking for stuff. Maybe they accidentally threw away something shiny. Did they?
You gonna reach your hand in
There
any of that?
there is nothing shiny in the poop pit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, guys, it's just the poop pit. I'm gonna go wash off in the bones outside.
All right.
Yeah,
Somebody
How
want
long
to give
did
me a
it
hand with
take to
these
get
goats?
here?
Yeah,
4
I'll
hours?
help you out
8
with the
hours
goats.
total.
Is there like some hay or something?
We take a short
There's
rest before we leave.
Oh, you're able to. You can get the goats out if you'd like. They'll
Yeah, I'm
be
gonna
the
go-
goats and sheep will be peaceful if you want to just let them out, or are you gonna?
I was gonna casually drive them back with us to town.
Sure.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
I
25.
assumed if we grabbed some food, they would come with us.
Yeah.
I offer that probably between me and Bins, we could basically like actually herd them, like a shepherd dog
Down with that.
between the two
All right,
of us.
we're gonna drive all of the goats back to town.
Town.
Or wait, how much rope do we have? Can we tie them all together by like a collar?
I think they're gonna move as a herd, especially out of 25.
Yeah, you're pretty good there.
Jensen basically knows magical whistles to control these things.
It's called
That's
Toll of the
impressive.
Dead.
Before we
The first one that
actually
gets out
leave,
alive.
Can we take a short rest before we leave?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Sit
I
around the
it
campfire
does
with
nothing
meat.
for me, but
I need health.
yeah, I know you
Doesn't
guys are
me.
really looking rough, so I get it.
We doing it?
So
You-
you
you
all
guys
sit
should.
down for a short rest. You're able to get a short rest. And are you just chilling out in the top cave, or are you going by the fire, Thurston? I know that you might not actually be there right now. I'm gonna say you're by the fire.
I'm going by the fire. I'm not on my
Okay.
computer.
Okay, that's fine. I'll wait. You don't
Alright,
actually
what
get
is
anything back from the short rest because you have full
Um,
health. Okay.
I'm not actually doing a short rest. I'm
Sure.
gonna like stand here and I'm gonna hide and watch for things.
Sure.
There's my max healing I was looking for.
That's true. Anyone want to do anything with the meat on the fire, or are we just?
I'm gonna
doing that?
eat that. I'm assuming.
Wait, before you eat it, let me check it out. I
You
am a
can
cook.
Do a cook check. It would be a sir.
Animal handling.
Use my cook's utensils.
Sure, we can see. It's like an intelligence
I
check. I think is
high-five
what
you.
your cook's intentions base
Wisdom.
off of. Or wisdom, yeah. Look at that. Okay, so you are able to tell that that is dwarf meat.
I don't eat it.
Oh,
I think
you like
double-
pull it off, and it like still has a boot on one foot.
Has a beard.
It's just
Yeah.
It is just
He's
a dwarf on the
he's like,
spit.
can you guys get me down from here?
Dude, it's weird that you guys like break for like a half an hour and you hung out with the goats for like another half an hour.
This isn't a suntan. My skin is burning.
So, you all take a long rest. Not long,
Short
short
rest?
rest.
A short rest.
A short rest. And as you all are getting up from the mouth of the cave, death approaches.
I don't doubt it. They're gonna come from
You
the way I'm not
hear
looking out, aren't they?
in
Like the
common-
concept of death.
No, this is Castlevania.
It's high, dude.
You hear, Doug, you home,
Funny.
and you hear some footsteps coming towards the. No, don't do that. You hear some footsteps coming towards the mouth of the cave. Larger footsteps.
I send a message to Aionar and I say, should we act before they realize, or should we wait?
I don't understand what that means in this context.
Well, there's someone here, and they're looking for people that we may have just killed.
Doug,
Oh,
Yeah.
Doug, are you there?
we
Hide
should set
in
up
the
a s-
goats.
You by the
yeah, we
fire?
should set up an attack. We're gonna set up
I'm
an
chalking
ambush.
a bow right now. The moment I see that
Okay.
thing, I'm dropping an arrow.
No, well, I'm hoping to sneak up in sight and shoot him
You can
before
roll
that
a
even
stealth
happens.
If you want
Is he
to.
speaking in common?
Oh, yeah, it's in
I
common.
only said it
And-
to Aionar as well. My thing.
Yeah, with
It was a yeah. Okay.
Try and hide in with the goat pen and pop out.
Are we stealthing?
Yeah.
So is this line
if
of
you'd
sight?
like to,
Can you move me and stealth me?
where would you like to be?
I just
Near the
not.
You're near the. I'm near the back at the moment. of the
Yeah,
big
just not
cave.
line of sight of where the person's coming from.
Sure.
Like I would like to hide.
Okay.
I did decent, so I'm gonna move to here.
Sure. Something wrong in there? Everything okay?
I'm-
And you hear the footsteps start
Yep,
to come.
I'm
Well,
firing.
hold on.
Fuck.
Before he moved, like when I moved up to here, if this
Mhm.
was line of sight, I would have shot him when he was
So
as soon
technically,
as I
it's like
could've.
right here as you get
Okay,
line of sight.
Okay.
And you would get surprise, and Ralgar would get surprise. Everyone else, actually, I need to roll stealth for Aionar. That's right. Stealth.
And
Okay. And
are we
Aionar would also
able
get
to say
surprise.
that as I moved
I
up,
failed by
cast-
one.
Are we able to say that as I walked into position, knowing I was going to shoot whatever was here, I was able to cast Mage Armor through that?
Sure.
Okay.
You have a spell slot left, right?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Then yes, you can attack it. So we'll do the two people that are here first, and then when Aionar gets back, you'll be able to do a stealth check.
I'm on my way.
Okay, so.
You just give it. You just gave it mage armor.
Oh.
Why do people do
I-
this?
Well, I figured, so
Uh,
hear me out. I would have thought that something that has a target of self would only apply to me.
Well, you know, it's the
It's
same.
a thought.
Well, no, actually, no. Maybe it's changed. I don't know how to take that off.
Mine. Oh. Is there, yeah, and now I can't apply it to me, which is kind of nice, even though I clicked the apply effect button.
You just recast it on yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Am
There
I
you go.
targeting
I
me?
got you.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
It's
Thanks,
supposed to
Dad.
be. Oh, it's actually the exact same. Well, that's funny. The AC is the exact same with or without it.
Oh,
Okay.
because mage armor doesn't let you stack it with other things, right?
Correct.
And this is advantage, right?
Yes.
I
This is
miss
also
anyway.
Before, oh, okay.
Uh,
This is technically
Ugh.
before combat would actually start. This is a surprise round for three of you.
wait, do I get advantage for the surprise?
Correct. You are surprised.
Oh,
so
fuck
you,
yeah.
You better get advantage.
I would like better advantage. Also, wait a second. Why was that? Oh, I don't have good plus on the longbow.
Oh yeah.
Was
there
that a
you go.
real turn before he rolls that?
That was extremely
Yeah.
disappointing.
So does that mean I could hide as a bonus action?
With a
No.
surprise round for the
Okay.
three of you, so you do get action, bonus action, movement. Like
Okay.
you all rolled. Yeah, you can stealth.
I
and then-
bonus
wait,
action hide,
if I,
then enter.
If I have like a surprise round, can I move up and just stab him?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's a full round.
Oh.
You have a full round. I wasn't sure because it wasn't combat music. That's what threw me
Yeah.
off.
Well, because
But,
not
uh,
everyone's technically
yeah.
in combat.
If we're fucking
Yeah,
doing
I-
that, then I would run out and fucking stab him in the face. Because I suck with bows.
You
did
also
say you
know
were
that I just started combat too. You would have saw
Yeah.
me like pull the trigger, and he would have been like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I would be running up because my. Well, all right, I can't even fucking hit.
Roll
with
it
a
again. You
blade,
have advantage. Here's the surprise round.
Oh.
That
one
all
did.
right. Did not roll amazing on that though. Damn.
Dang
All
it.
right. I can boop him.
You can boop him. And then Aionar
Um,
also can technically go. What's this is?
Where is he?
Oh,
It's down in the,
you can say you were wherever you wanted to. I didn't really know where to put you.
Oh, hello.
I cast flock of ornery goats.
Lol, the goats were all mimics, and they hate this guy.
This is with advantage, right?
Yes, everything is with
Ooh.
advantage with the surprise. Ooh,
No.
not so ooh.
Oh, hold on. I get to fucking use this for fucking once.
Yeah, it's surprise attack. So how much more damage?
Oh
was
my
it?
god.
11 more damage? It didn't apply properly, so now we're...
I have yet to roll a high enough
Stealth?
No, a high enough initiative to actually ever have that apply.
Yep. Technically, you can use it again. Or there's only once per combat? How's... Well,
The way it is phrased.
you do have
is,
bonus action, Aionar, if you want to use anything bonus action.
I mean, I barely have any spell slots left, so I'm good.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. It says in the current combat, which I take to mean
Once per combat.
Once
Yeah,
per
once
combat. Okay,
per
gotcha.
combat, not
Gotcha.
per round.
Gotcha.
Okay,
So,
good.
Vice, you get advantage because you rolled very well on stealth, and you're just going again. This time, just hit. That's
Okay.
it.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop out from this corner here, and I've only got a couple more crossbow shots left.
You can say you recovered half. Like
I
you
have
could
been
be-
I have been recovering, but like
okay.
I've shot like 5 times, so half of that brings me down to 8.
Yeah.
Because it's round up, right?
Yeah, I round up with bolts.
And I've already shot once, so I'm down to 6 bolts. But I will shoot again. That one's a hit. And I don't have any more Fury of the Small, so we're just going to sneak attack. We're going to do 18 damage.
It is below half. It's bloodied.
And I'm going to say, as I bonus action hide, I'm not actually going to move, though. I'm just going to kind of hide. I guess I am. I'm going to hide right here around the corner a bit. And I'm going to say, you don't sound like a bad guy. If you leave now, you can live.
Okay.
And I'm...
Ralgar.
You go. I murmured to Vice, like, let him live. They killed 5 of the militia and the town speaker.
We don't know who this is. We don't even know if they're actually together or what this is yet.
It was done by Verberg Marauders that we tracked directly to here, and now he's walking up and knows them by name.
Yep. This could be
technically-
bigger than this, though. I think
It
we
could've
need to
been-
gauge.
Could have been the troll.
I might
But-
not be the brightest guy here, but I don't think that there's some big syndicate of Verberg Marauders with a big
Yeah.
conspiracy. I think they wanted meat and they took it. It's here.
I mean, I don't think we want to engage too much with him, but if he were to leave, he might not come back.
Out of character, I don't think this guy's living much past round 1. Well, I guess, sorry, I say that, but Ralgar can never fucking hit anybody.
I can't hit.
He's also only half health, guys.
You did short rest, so you do have action surge again.
Oh shit! All right.
You're a fighter.
Fuck yeah! Let's action surge. Miss this puppy.
Let's go.
Yeah. How do you like them?
That's
oh,
a
shit.
crit.
All right.
Fucking crit.
The duality of action surge.
Now, do I get to use the sneak attack?
No.
Combat?
That still did 23 damage. So I think you're pretty good there.
Is he looking like he wants to run away yet?
No, actually, she's looking like she's a little bit on the enraged side and doesn't know what
Good.
happened to Doug.
Well, I'm gonna back up to right there, and
Bins, roll a dex check for me. You go first.
hope y'all will heal me when I just get this shit out of me in a second.
It's looking very hurt at this point. It's not only bloodied, but very hurt.
Actually, we go at the same time. Could I acquiesce to her, or see if she leaves after hearing what Vice said, or because
Sure. I mean, she would just look very like, "What did you do with Doug?" and like draw a spear with the blood coming out of her mouth, like drawing down like an enraged face as blood is coming.
See, now I know we're on the right side of history here.
Okay. Then at that point, I'd go and attack.
I can't make them want to value their life. I can only see if they do.
That's fair.
Goblins on
And
the other
unarmed.
hand.
I will say an effort was made. I'll give you a point.
Somewhere in the 10 Towns Handbook, there's some things on this.
We dead?
And then
No.
That thing's almost the verbi's almost
No,
dead.
I got a crit and slapped the
bonus
card.
action. Flurry. This is
One more
And then-
flurry.
one more flurry. That one hits.
That's +2, right?
Yes,
Plus
plus
3?
2 on that.
That's +3, right? Because your cat claw should be your dex. Because your other one was rolling +3.
Yes, it should be plus 3.
Still alive, but barely alive.
Only Ralgar hadn't missed.
If only.
That's it for me.
Okay, it's gonna attack you twice.
Yeah, I figured.
First one's gonna miss.
Terrible job.
The second one's
For
gonna
20. It's
Yeah.
just gonna. It's the second one is always 20.
for 13 damage. Aionar, this thing is very, very, very hurt, but it also does not seem to be relenting in any way, shape, or form. What would you like to do?
I would like to attack it.
What? Just let it
Gasp!
run over bins. It's fine.
Just kidding.
Any bonus actions?
Yeah.
Sir Jensen. This ain't
I didn't think it was actually gonna make it to me.
It did.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. Just for shits and giggles, because I don't want this to go around again, I'm going to bonus action Vow of Enmity this thing.
Sure.
And so I get advantage on it.
You might have to just hit the advantage button. I don't know if it'll.
Yeah, I know. I hit the button so it would use up the Channel
Gotcha,
Divinity point. And I'm going to hit this thing with my longsword.
Or so you hope. Oh, yep. There you go.
Bam!
It is dead. It falls over, and the basket falls onto the ground with a bunch of metal scraps and a note.
Gonna grab the note.
Do we have to read the note?
Just wait. I'm gonna take a quick sneaky peek outside to see if there's anyone else
Here, roll
before we
stealth.
read the note.
Like a child?
No, like the rest of the Marauder group.
Like a child. You feel pretty stealthy. You're able to sneak around, and there seems to be no one in sight.
Okay.
While
I
he's
do.
doing that, I read the note.
It is a love letter of how. Let me get her name real quick.
Oh yeah, she was never gonna
Oh.
let us leave him.
Gog is very excited to see Doug and was going to propose moving in together. This is from another layer, a little ways off. Or not a layer, but she's more of a marauder, but just very, very happy with Doug. And they lived a good life.
Now
That's
they
pretty
can be
cheap.
together forever.
Not good enough.
Wow.
All right.
The metal scraps.
Yeah, what do those look like?
Let me double check.
I want to study the handwriting so I can replicate it later with my forgery kit.
You can do whatever floats your boat.
I give him the
need to
letter if that's what he
see.
wants. And was there anything decent in the metal scraps, or is it just metal scraps?
So the metal scraps, you can do an investigation check, or anyone that would like to. The
A high
handwriting is
five
common.
whoever
I
does
forget.
the
I was just checking
investigation check.
something. I didn't remember if that was.
So
was-
where are we right now?
You're currently in the layer.
We're
So when I
four-
reference
four-
this in
four and a
like
half.
20 or 40 sessions from now, how should I tell you whose handwriting this?
Whose handwriting it is?
Yeah, so if I say I want to use
Oh, you can
one
just
of my
you can put Gog's note, which is GAHG,
GAHG, okay,
and then I'll know.
Gog's
Put
note.
Whoever would like to do an
Gerber.
investigation check can do that. Probably with
I'm high-fiving.
I
them for
would
guidance.
help someone.
sure.
Yeah.
Get an advantage and a high five.
Is this some premium scrap metal?
I'm at a -2, so literally anybody.
I have a 3, I think, and that
I-
may have been the best. So
Yeah.
maybe someone should help me instead. I would
I will
ask
help
for
you.
help.
That
Okay.
order. Please.
Yeah, I'm just like, I think I'm better at this than you guys, but can someone help me out? Because I'm not that confident in my own abilities.
Okay.
Hey,
roll
yeah,
a
that's
nice-
also
So-
not with guidance attached.
You would
but-
tell that they're pretty decent. This metal is kind of 20. Oh my god. No. You see, this metal is something that you've never seen before. It seems almost otherworldly in nature. And as you go to pick it up, you get every one of the 5 of you in the vicinity gets a little thing in your mind of a little message. It just says, emergency enabled, crew safe, psi crystal needed, come at once. And you all 5 now know of a location in the south implanted in your brain of where this message is being broadcast from.
Hey, another side quest.
If I continue contact with the metal, does it repeat?
It does occasionally repeat, and you are actually, the way it is almost like you're missing certain words to it. It's like it's cutting out
Okay.
a little bit.
Is it an inner mind thing, or is it a real noise?
So it seems to be a real mind thing, an inner mind thing. Sorry, like
Okay.
you're hearing that in your mind.
If it's in my backpack, am I still hearing it over and over again?
No,
I would hold on to that if no one else wants it.
Cool. Take the metal.
Cool. I'm gonna take the space metal.
How far to the south?
Oh, we're
Oh,
not
let
doing
me-
that, guys. You guys said you'd take me home. Remember?
I do. That'll be the next step.
let me grab this map and let me do some.
While you're doing the math, can we just say that we're walking with the goats back to town?
Sure. It is 14 miles southwest of Goodmead. Let me just recheck that. Sorry, 16 miles southwest of Goodmead. In the hills near the spine of the world. But yeah, you were able to get the goats, and you were able to get back and take a long rest, and that's where we'll end up leaving it. You're able to get back to Goodmead just fine.
Cool.
So everyone take your long rest, and then it'll be good. The only way out of combat is if you went in the main cave and then you... At that point, you might have noticed that the Verbeeg was afraid for his goats and sheep, so you could have intimidated him by threatening the goats and sheep, and then he would have let you leave.
That still wouldn't have accomplished us anything, though, right? Like,
Correct, you would have just got out, because the way
We-
it says is that he'll
yeah.
let you leave at that point.
We would have then got to go outside and say, hey,
And
is
recheck.
this something we want to do? And then
if-
leave or not leave.
Everything
Other than-
here was around the CR for your level 2, and it wasn't that much for 5 people. It's just... Actually, I think it's
They
a
roll-
medium encounter for 5 people, and that was just...
They rolled
Just
really well, and
everything
we rolled
hits
really
like
terrible.
a tank.
Yeah.
When Mike rolls.
It's true.
Yeah.
I have multiple things prepped, so you guys don't have to decide if you're going to East Haven, if you're following that. Like, you're able... whatever you guys wanna
I'm
do,
going
take
to
the
try
time.
to steer us that way, no
Sure.
matter what the party wants. But as a
I-
player, I'm cool with whatever. But my character is going to insist that we go to East Haven.
I promised that I would go there. I mean, I want to finish up some stuff in Goodmead, basically, like some dialogue.
Yeah, there will
options
be
and
some...
stuff, but-
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just saying that you
I'm
guys
cool
do
with the
whatever
goat
you
trek. We
want.
don't
I
have to
it
take the
ready
herd
for
of
whenever.
goats to my place.
Okay.
But
I
cool.
will end stream. By stream.
I presume we did not level from killing the wolves, saving the